This is CloudDwellers. It's quite an interesting colony sim management game, sort of set up in the clouds. We start with not very much at all. In fact, we've got, I think that's 5 settlers. We've got a starter box. We've got a little bit of wood here. We got a few mushrooms. We got a few resources, which we are going to be exploiting in just a little bit, but not a whole heck of a lot. We also have a wooden research table, which is going to allow us to access the fantastically large technology tech tree. Think of this as sort of like an oxygen not included style game, but set in the clouds. It's very, very curious indeed. Let's get the wooden research table up and running, and whilst my people are doing that, I'm going to remind you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, well, consider doing so, please, because YouTube tells me that 72% of you watching are likely not subscribed. What a travesty that is. So if you're a fan of games like this, absolutely get subscribed. You won't regret it. There's a whole bunch of these videos that go up on the channel each and every day of the week, highlighting the best that the strategy game genre has to offer. Okay, so we're going to investigate some trees here. We've got an investigation workload for a whole bunch of these things. Basically, it's just going to allow my people to sort of automatically understand what is going on around the world. We've got a little sort of like puddle enclosed by stones here. We'll get that investigated. And a very large mound of soil. We will also get that investigated too. Although it looks like my people can't access this area quite yet, so I guess we're going to need to build a few more ladders over there. We got a fireplace over here. We have got an automatic collector. This is Glimmer Wave G. It can be used for automated resource harvesting and etc. Now, this is really, really cool, and this is tied into the jade crystal up at the top of the world here. It's going to take us a little bit of technology research before we actually get the technology to use this automatic collector, but trust me, it's cool. Right, tech tree is pretty large. Begin development, absolutely. Required materials, wood. Let's start that. Total research cost is literally 2 wood, so absolutely why not? Why not do that? Is there anything else that I want to get done? Additional land types? Sure. That's going to require us to get some soil, which is collected from the mound of dirt, which we should be able to access as soon as we have access to that ladder. We'll get one of you chumps to get working on this. By this, I mean research, and we will also set up collection of all of this wood, which, as I say, has to be done by hand, because I don't have the access to the automatic collector. But that's fine, and as soon as we're done with this research, we're going to build some more ladders here. We're going to investigate this pile of soil, which is kind of nice. Hopefully going to give me the ability to maybe expand our territory. Also, there are some, I don't know, these weird little hanging vine things here. That's fine. Okay, finish the research. Very, very good. Let's get a few more wooden ladders here. Let's get this all built, and that's going to allow us to investigate this thing and also investigate this thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, we also have the ability to now build dirt tiles, which I'm very interested in doing. Now, we can't actually build dirt tiles because, well, we don't have any dirt. But that's okay, because as soon as we get up to here... Do I have to build another one of these suckers? Maybe. Let's build another one of these suckers. Also, looks like my trees regrow really, really quickly. So, that's nice. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, okay, so we need an unimpeded area. Oh, we need to have standard tier intelligence. And apparently none of my people have standard tier intelligence. Well, that's a little bit of a shame. We can do some basic management stuff here, but we're not too worried about that at the present moment. Yeah, don't really care about prioritizing anything or anyone. That's fine. I need some soil. We're about to get some soil in just a minute. Hopefully, anyway, we're going to be able to get that from here. Beautiful. And we set up collection, and there is 217 units of soil that we are going to be able to extract from here. And I do indeed believe that that it replenishes over time, which is really, really nice. So we should have, effectively, an infinite pile of soil to play around with. Let's also queue up a little bit of an expansion to get over to here. Let's also collect from this pond. Absolutely, why the heck not? Let's go and do it. Okay, new item unlocked, dirt, fantastic. That's exactly what we like to see. We will hopefully be able to store it in the starter box and then immediately put it to use, whether that is expanding our territory outwards or indeed doing a little bit of research. And, ooh, we've got some fish. Very, very nice. We can get fish, hay, or giant jellyfish. A giant jellyfish from this tiny little pond? I mean, okay. I'm not going to complain, but that seems a bit ridiculous. If this is not going to get researched now, let's just do... Let's do stuff that takes wood. A timekeeping tool? I mean, I'm not against that. We've got a stone hearth. This is going to allow me to turn soil into bricks. Nice. Wood into charcoal. Sand into glass. I'm interested in all of that, but it requires a little bit of rock, and we don't have access to a rock quite yet. Let's also add the simple wooden barrel and the wooden storage box to our roster. A simple zipline. Heck yeah. I'm interested in all of this. This is phenomenal. I'm also interested in seeing what the heck this is. A Cryopod of unknown origin. Characters can be obtained upon successfully opening it. Okay, so there's absolutely no reason not to immediately beeline for this facility over here so that we get access to another character. I don't know how on earth these characters have ended up in space. I don't know how this works, but I'm not unpleased with it. It's good. Also, doesn't look like we are going to be able to build that. That's fine. I mean, all we need to do is basically build out here and then down. So it looks like my little characters can't sort of go up or down a tremendously large amount. That's fine. We just need to work around that and build ladders accordingly, which is totally cool. That's fine. Look at that. Fishes. We're getting fishes. We're getting hay. Weirdly, don't know why we get hay from there, but it's fine. Also, we're going to cancel this over at the side here. Let's get some ladders. Yep. And then... Surely you're going to be able to hop up and down that. But apparently not. Okay, well, I guess we can throw down a ladder over there as well. What's this here? Another mound of dirt? Okay, and we know that that's a mound of dirt, so we can set that up for collection 2 once we are sorted. Okay, let's get this sucker investigated and, dare I suggest, opened up. Let's also keep pace with our research. I mean, if there's anything that literally just costs us... Yeah, wood. I'm going to just do it. Anything that is wood or dirt, to be fair. Anything that is wood or dirt, we will take. So we need to clearly find some more stone. I say more stone. Also, look, this is Glimmer Wave Splitter. I'm telling you, we're going to be able to harness the powers of this this jade crystal here and use it to automatically harvest some stuff, which is pretty darn cool. But anyway, that's fine. Oh yeah, intelligence tier, we're not there yet apparently with everybody's intelligence. Where are we? Intelligence basic tier. Yeah, I mean, if we use somebody to research, like, on a priority basis, is that going to allow me to speed up? Yeah, so Sophia here. Sophia, I think, is... Or you. Yeah, you are... You're cucks. Just... I did not notice that. We have got a character called Cucks. Amazing. Okay, Cucks. Right. You and Sophia. Sorry, I need to check Anastasia's intelligence here. You and Sophia are gonna do... Cucks. There we go. Okay, Sophia and Cucks are on research. Great. The most intelligent among us. Cucks. Fantastic. Okay, you do that. That's amazing. We'll get you leveled up, and you're not going to be improved tier for a little while, but you are going to be standard tier soon, and that's going to allow you to research, hopefully, the jade crystal, which is kind of nice. Okay, what else have we unlocked? A rope weaving machine, an air drying rack, a wooden storage box, which we can't build yet. A woodworking table, which we also cannot build yet, but is going to be critical for us to make boards, presumably. Yep, absolutely. Let's also get ourselves a weaving machine over here, and then an air drying rack I can't make yet, but that's fine. New item unlocked, Glimmerware Studies. Where did I unlock that? Oh, no, did I unlock that from just... Yeah, I unlocked that from... I don't know how I unlocked that. I do not know. dining table or dining table left, dining table right. We cannot do anything about that yet. Let's go and set this up for collection. Oh, what are you up here? We got a stone platform. Interesting. Glimmerware studies the book documents the elementary theoretical basis of something. Also, looks like there's another cryopod up here. Dare I suggest that this cryopod also might have a person in it. That's a bit of a nasty combination. But that's fine. Let's get you up to there. Let's get you extended ever so slightly. Okay, so we got quite a lot of building to be getting on with, but that's fine. Also, this needs to be researched, which I presume we can just do like so. Plant growing at the base of a wall with drooping branches swaying in the wind. Yeah, that's fine. We're okay with that. Woodworking table. Let's set up. Oh, we can build a wooden hammer, which is solid. Gives me +8 construction. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to start production of this. Absolutely. How can I make more? I don't know how we can make more. Also, rope weaving machine. We can only make cord. Absolutely. Let's start production. Sure. What the heck? Let's go and do it. It seems like a good idea to me. And then go and build out this way as well. Cool. This is looking real good. Oh, it only requires us to have basic tier in order to uncover this cryopod. Ooh, there's a big old rock up there actually. Dead tree, branches covered in spiders' webs. Okay. Also, we've completed some more research, which means that we can build more different types of soil. I gotta be honest, I don't really care about the types of soil that we can build or use. I think we just need to get the basics done. Wooden board, fantastic. We've nabbed ourselves some wooden board. And you should just... Okay, you will just work in perpetuity. That's exactly what we like to see. So if we've got wood, then we will start turning it into wooden boards. We need to be a little bit careful that we don't end up sort of overproducing. But that's fine. And in fact, there might be some abilities that we unlock to help us with that. Do I want to do any research right now with boards? We've got a textile machine. Oh, that's going to take spider's webs, which we've just discovered. That's cool. And a loom. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I think the idea of a zipline is kind of fundamentally based, to be honest. I like it. Let's put this on priority work. We've got intelligence, basic tier required in order to make this work, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to. Also, looks like we don't require a little block there in order to access this workable area. Can I do something about this? Convenient for displaying certain items? Yeah, I don't know how we can get rid of this. Also, can we go and get this cryopod, like, figured out, please? I don't know why we're not. We should be able to. Everybody has basic tier intelligence, I hope. Yeah, I think so. Everybody has basic tier intelligence. Yeah, basic tier 17. Cucks. Yeah, you're looking good. You're looking good. So it must just be a matter of time. Okay, there we go. We are finally investigating the cryopod. I don't quite understand why it took such a long time for everybody to get up here. Maybe it's just because I had too many jobs assigned down below. I've sort of unassigned a couple of them, and hopefully that's going to make it a little bit easier for everybody. Ooh, a grinding mill. And another cryopod down here. I mean, I've got to go for it. The problem is, I mean, because we're building stuff that is so relatively far away from our town center, like over here, it takes people a little while to get around, which is not ideal, but that's okay. We can open you. Nice. Let's do it. And let's welcome Ophelia. Nice. Marvelous. That is really, really good. Welcome to the club, Ophelia. That is marvelous. We're going to set up to investigate this one basically as soon as we possibly can. That's really, really nice. I don't think anyone... Oh, there's another windmill down here. Interesting. I don't think Cucks is still not intelligent enough. That's a shame. Do you know what? Let's Oh, you're good. Ophelia, you're actually like... You're really, really good. You're really, really good. Okay, you know what, Ophelia? You're now my researcher. You're now my researcher. You've got, like, standard level intelligence, which is amazing. Where did you go? Ah, yes, you're already doing the research on the emerald pyrozine. Great. I definitely know how to say that. And then this is already... Oh, no, you need to be improved here. Yeah, so you can't actually do that. Can I demolish this facility? Yes. Absolutely. I will get some resources back for that. Iron plate, that's what we love to see. That is good. Anything else that I want to get done immediately? No, I don't think so. Oh, look at that. There's now a beam coming out of the top. That is very, very cool. We require some more research components. We require some more hay. Do we have any more hay? We do not have any more hay. That kind of sucks. Is there a way for us to get more hay? No? There's a locked wooden box over there. There must be a way for us to get more hay. I mean, these things over here, an unremarkable patch of weeds, maybe that will give us hay? Let's build out. We're also going to investigate that as soon as we possibly can. Oh yeah, I'm going to set up some dirt collection again. We clearly need to be keeping on top of that. Are you fine? I mean, you seem okay. You seem okay, I think. And we should have plenty of fish. Character hunger plus 35, so there should be no issues with food or anything like that. Does feel maybe a bit unnecessary that we're going to be doing a bit of deconstruction on this thing, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. We're almost finished getting down to this area. That's going to allow us to get the investigations done pretty darn pronto. And then as soon as we get a little bit more hay, a little bit more dirt, expanding outwards and upwards. All right, we've just started our investigation of this cryopod down here. There's a few other interesting things. So there's a stone platform here with 20,000 leagues over the floating isles. Cool. We've also got a wooden statue. A production boost. So presumably that will allow us to deploy a production boost to a specific character. Not necessarily something that I want to do. Wooden toolbox over here. I guess I will build down there. I also want to see what these mushrooms are all about. That's going to be kind of cool. And we can get a brand new character onto the roster. This is Suwani. What have you got? You've got decent collection, you've got decent construction, but basic intelligence. That's fine. Why are you upset? Why are you upset, my guy? You should not be upset. Just go and eat. Just go and eat some food. That's completely fine. I mean, we don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to. Oh, maybe I need to build a dining table first. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Okay, dining table right, dining table left. I mean, it doesn't functionally matter. Let's go and build this. Let's build this as a priority. Let's build this. Okay, we can only have one priority at a time. Build two as priorities then. That's maybe why everybody's walking around so darn slowly and upsettedly. I don't think upsettedly is a word, but it's all right. If we get the dining situation sorted, then that'll be great. We still need more hay. I still want a zipline. A zipline from, like, here down to here would be really, really cool, because then that means that we don't have to climb all of these long and very arduous ladders that clearly are taking quite a long time for everybody to navigate. We'll also queue up an investigation of you. Let's get some ladders up there. We clearly need more dirt in order to finish off all of these areas. So you know what? I will get everything that I possibly can harvesting with dirt, and we will also queue up this area over here in order to figure out what's going on over here. Looks like we've got a little pile of ore. Two little piles of ore, actually. We'll figure out what they mean for us in just a little bit. Now we have got the dining table up and running. There we go. People are now going to be able to run over here. They're going to be able to take a mushroom, sit down, you know, stuff it down your gullet. Fantastic. You've enjoyed the mushroom, and now you can get back to work. That's what we really care about, frankly, isn't it? Also, maybe I should have maybe built this on a different layer. I don't know. I mean, everybody's kind of walking slowly apart from our new recruits. But that will change. That will change. I'm not worried about that. That's our second rope, by the way. That will allow me to complete the research here, which is marvelous. A lamp mushroom. Okay, set that up to be investigated as well. That's looking good, and you will eat the mushroom. Great. I guess people are preferring to eat mushrooms because they are ever so slightly better, because they give us plus 40 hunger, as opposed to the fish, which only give us plus 35 hunger. So that's fine. That's good. Oh, and there is another cryopod up here. It also requires the improved intelligence, which is currently out of my depths. Let's turn off. Yeah, let's turn off everybody doing research with the exception of Ophelia. Yeah. And yeah, I realize Suwani is currently doing research, but that's really not my choice. Everyone is happy now. Great. Or at least most people are happier, which is marvelous. And if everybody's happy, then it means that they are moving quickly, and that makes me happy. Right, so we will get the zipline sorted, and then I really, really, really want to go into Glimmerwave fundamentals. So I'm going to add this to the queue. Blast furnace, anvil. I mean, I want glass. I absolutely want glass, but we're going to be able to get glass as soon as we get this thing sorted. Research is being completed, so now we can get ourselves a zipline, which honestly is the coolest thing in the world. Can we build like 2 here and like build between them? When constructing, ensure the platform is not placed horizontally. Yeah, I mean, we just go... I don't know, we'll build 2. We need quite a lot of additional rope, and I don't really have additional rope because, well, we're not getting hay from here, but that's fine. Yes, nice, look at that. We get hay from the grass patch. Let's stop collection of the pond, because frankly, we don't need to. And let's set up some harvesting of said grass patches in order to guarantee us some hay, as opposed to just guesstimating when we're going to get it from the pond. Well, some good news. We are about to finish up building over to here. I'm going to explore that in just a sec. But for now, we got a toolbox. And the toolbox got 2 things in it. We've got a wooden hammer solid. That already, we know that increases construction. So that's really, really good. But we've also got a chain mirror, which gives us plus 8 intelligence. Now, can I... Yeah, look at this. So this is now equipable. Unfortunately, we can't see. Ophelia is our intelligent person, so can I go here, equip? No. Ophelia, there we go, equip. Nice. I mean, who do we want to do construction? Construction is here. Let's do... Cux has got to be our collection. Our collection expert. Sure. Nobody's good at producing stuff, but that's okay. Ronan, you can be you can be our construction amigo. That's fine. We're okay with that. So Ronan, we go equip, fantastic, and that should just take a little bit of time for everybody to make their way down to here. But we should be able to pick up all of the resources in the toolbox successfully, and that will make everybody's life just that little bit easier. Okay, good stuff. I've queued up the simple zipline. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time for that to all get processed. Aha! I realize why we can't get here now, because we need to demolish this block and demolish this block. That is fine. Improved tier, we're still waiting for improved tier, but that's fine. Okay, grinding mill. Although called a mill, it not only grinds rice and wheat into flour, but also performs other food processing tasks. So, can we use it, though? I don't know if we can use it. I mean, we can... It's a decorative facility. Right, well, if we were to destroy it, we would get some... We'd get some bricks back. A fish carving fountain? Can I get you to... No, I can't get you to go over here. I mean, let's maybe say this street lamp. Demolish this. Workload detected. 2 copper ingots, copper wire, and some glass. I mean, I don't mind that idea. I'm going to set this up to be demolished just purely because I want to actually go and see what's over there. So that's going to be a worthwhile little endeavor for us to go through. What about demolishing you? We get a wooden board. Might be worth it. Yeah, tell you what, it's absolutely worth it because I do not want this box to be used as a storage facility. No siree. Are we at capacity of this storage facility? No. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be. There's a snowman over here. Okay, I don't actually want to do the demolition of this. Also, you can definitely get up there. What the heck? Yeah, you could definitely get up a little hill of 1. So why am I babying you? I don't know is the answer to that question. But that's fine. Did we research this? No, we did not. Here's what I'm also thinking. You're demolishing that. That's good. Oh, there's a chest down here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Here's what I think we want to do. There's a couple of things that we want to do. We want to expand downwards. And we want to start creating a brand new workable area down here. Yeah, this is absolutely what we want to do. Let's set that up to be demolished, set that up to be demolished, and we will build a ladder in this area because we need to have sort of a central area where we're going to be able to put some more machines, and we are going to need more processing machines, like very, very soon. Stone we should have access to now, or very, very soon indeed. Also looks like there's a forest with some berry bushes up here. Let's set this up for collection. That's really nice. That's good. We're still getting hay, I take it. Yep, we're getting a decent amount of hay. We're getting a decent amount of rope. And with those bits of rope, we should be supplying all of the goodies that we need. Also, I'm now noticing that, yep, we are out of wood. That's fine. Let's set up 2 trees to be collected so that we can get a little bit more wood and keep the spice flowing, so to speak. Because without wood, we are not going to be able to build ladders, and without ladders, we're not going to be able to get anywhere. So pretty mission critical that we continue on doing this. We're at 80% storage capacity of the starter box. We do have facilities available to us to increase, to increase storage. I'm not necessarily interested in doing that. It's something that we can do, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Yeah, more ladders down here. That's great. Let's pause wooden board construction for now, and also let's take our foot off the gas a little bit with the hay. Yeah, can you not harvest stone? I don't know what you want to do, Ophelia. You're just idle at the moment. You're just chilling. I mean, if you're just not gonna do that, then yep, I will put you back onto collection. I mean, sorry. There's absolutely no excuse as to why you're lazing around. Anastasia, you're idle as well? Okay. Everybody's gonna go onto collection then. Sorry. Sorry, go and harvest some wood. It's fine. It's only a little while longer that we need to do that for. Hey, look at that. We've got ourselves a little bit of stone, which is marvelous. We are chuffed about that. That's looking nice. Do I want to build... I want to build down here. And stone should now be... Yeah, stone should now be absolutely used for our research. And research should be done by Ophelia. Ophelia, you are... Where are you? Cux? No, that's Cux. Ophelia, yeah, you're just chilling, doing this. That's fine. How are you getting on improving your intelligence? Not bad, to be honest. 1,151 out of 1,680. That's pretty good going. That is pretty good going. Are we okay for soil now, by the way? Yeah, we're kind of getting there. Stop collection of that. What do we got down here? A rare plant with extremely large spherical fruit flesh. Okay, no worries. Can we build this zipline yet, by the way? Why is it taking so long? I really hope that this just auto-connects. That would be so good if it did. But I don't know how it's going to work. But it's very exciting. Okay, Ophelia, you're doing a little bit of research. Marvelous. How much did that get you, actually? Oh, that got you, like, 400 points. Oh, that's amazing. You're absolutely going to be done, like, really, really soon. Okay, so simple zipline, determine the other end. Absolutely. Yep. Did that work? Determine the other end. Angle too shallow. Line too long. Yeah, it needs to go here, but we need to demolish this first. Yeah, demolish you, and then we'll build the other end. I'm very, very pro zipline. I gotta be honest. This is really, really heckin' cool. Right, we'll take you out, and then we'll determine the other end up here. Research-wise, yep, Ophelia should be doing her research now, and you are about to, I hope, once we finish the research, you should be able to level up to improved intelligence, which means that you're going to be able to tackle this cryopod. I think that's 2 people in there. Also, I think that's 2 people in here. Character count 2. See, it does say character count 2. It does say character count 2. Life signs living. Does say living, but the pod damage is severe. Not ideal. Not ideal, but that's okay. Not ideal, but that is okay. Right, let's get the zip line. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Can we get it to go Any steeper? Angle is too steep? I mean, this is better, right? This is better. It does overlap a little bit with the crystal, but I mean, who really cares? Because it's kind of cool. This is going to be great. I don't know why it's better up here. To be fair, it's probably better over here, but it's a zipline. You can't disagree with a flippin' zipline. Also, we have researched the vine. The vine is going to give us fiber. Okay, we're fine with that. Let's set up a little bit of harvesting of it. Did we get the... Where did Ophelia go? Did you get the next level? No, you've... I don't know what happened there. Current level is 31. I don't know what level, apparently, we need to get to improved is. Well, that's fine. Oh, well. How are we doing with research? We're doing fine, but we need more stone. Let's make this a high priority task if it's not already being done. Looks like it is. That's great. We're happy with that. We need some more storage facilities. Yep, we'll put a storage facility right over here. We'll get some boards. Get some boards built there. Honestly, I just want to be using my zipline. Did we use the zipline for this? For this rock? I don't actually know. But we need to be. I'm sorry, we need to be. Right, I think we're going to expand a little bit further. Let's do this. That was awful. But you know what? That was even more awful. That's fine. Sure, 2 bits of dirt. That should be okay. And a wooden storage box. How much is wooden storage box going to store? It is going to store 80. Very nice. High temperature firing research completed, which means that we are going to be able to nab ourselves a stone hearth. Let's get that down right now. Beautiful. And then we can start the process of turning sand into glass. Ah, no we can't, because you know what? We don't have sand. We do not have sand. We're going to have to clearly turn our attention momentarily to... Ooh, there's a cryopod over there. To expanding. Let's go out this way. Oh, look! Zipline in action. Okay, that is amazing. That is really, really good. Do you know what? Can I do another zipline from, like... Yeah, I can do another zipline from, like, here into here. That's so good. That's so good. I mean, we still need to have the ladders available so that people are able to, you know, sort of climb up. But I think having... If we have, like, multiple layers down here, having a zipline to go down between them is, honestly, far and away the best case scenario. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, so technology-wise, we are now going to be moving on to Glimmer Wave Fundamentals. I cannot wait to get this, but we need to discover some sand first. So let's do a little bit of exploring. Well, I may not have sand, but I do technically have glass. There are these 2 street lamps over here. Destroying them will yield me some copper ingots, some copper wires, and some glass. Of course, the copper ingots, I don't really know what copper is yet. We've not dealt with that, but we will in due course, and we'll wait to get that done. We are also currently building out the zipline over here. We're literally just waiting for somebody to come and construct. How many constructors do I have? I got 3 constructors. I think 3 constructors is enough, to be honest. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's good. We're also working on this area up here, expanding quite rapidly, to be honest. I think that with... What do we got? Yeah, demolition in progress. We just presumably need to move the resources out of there. That's fine. I want to see what's in this wooden crate as well. Also, yeah, so I think the way that we can utilize books is we need to place this book on a bookshelf to make it available for characters to read. I don't have access to a bookshelf at the moment, but I'm wondering if we cancel that. I mean, is there a bookshelf? A statistical station? That requires paper, which is made in a presser, which I do not have. There's the textile machine, which we can make. Liquid tank, large leaf water collector. Yeah, that's probably worth... I tell you what, that's probably worth doing. And then the pressing and extracting station, that's also probably worth doing. Rudimentary lighting. I'm interested in that. I like lighting. That's good. Basic walls. Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. And if it's just a couple of planks, then to be honest, I mean... Why the heck not? Spiritual support. A wooden divine statue that can grant additional attributes to nearby characters. Okay, so that's going to cost me some... It's going to cost me some blocks. But that's okay. Speaking of blocks, we have got the stone hearth that is ready to rock and roll. I can make some mud bricks. I guess we'll start making some mud bricks. I've got no mud spare, so that's entirely useless right now. But in the future, I will fix that because I need my mud to be used over here. Right now, that is absolutely the most important thing that we could possibly get. Ophelia, I'm praying that one day you will reach the level of intelligence that is required. I don't know what the level of intelligence is. Apparently, we're on standard tier 32. I don't know how many levels of intelligence there are. I have no idea how many levels of intelligence there are before we are able to... Before we're able to reach... Let's have a look. Yeah, intelligence. But, what is it? Yeah. No idea. I have no idea. I have no idea of what it is. No idea what it is that we need in order to get people leveled up. But we'll make it there. We'll make it there. Don't worry. Yep, you are an investigation already. Ooh, there's a cryopod, but that requires an improved tier. Still no sign of any sand, unfortunately. What we're really looking for, right, is minimum amount of construction effort required to yield largest amount of sort of vision in any given area. This is an important area to build out, I think, regardless. How are we doing for food? We're actually doing fine for food. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of food for everyone. Do I want to start collecting web? I don't think I do. Not sure that I'm really that bothered about web at the present moment. Let's see. Ophelia, brilliant. What level are you now? You are standard tier 33. Maybe it's 40 in order to get us up to improved? I don't know. Either way, feels like the right thing to do. Let's demolish. Let's not demolish. Let's set storage. Deselect all. And just leave it as that. And therefore, people should come and remove all of those resources there. Another berry bush down here. A little rock. That's fine. But it's no sand. It's no sand. That's what we need. We really need sand. Tell you what, though, that zipline, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. You know what? This zipline is actually making a compelling argument for us having, like, more platforms in amongst here. And then maybe another one up top, which will obviously synergize quite well with the existing zipline that we've already got. I would quite like that. That is looking really, really nice. Yep, we'll get all the boards out of here. Great. And a flare exploration missile can be launched to disperse map fog. Heck yeah, that's really, really good. There's also a detect functionality up here. We don't have a detection facility built yet, but presumably once we do, if there's a specific resource that we need, we're going to be able to use it in order to, you know, find a certain resource on the map if we have a, you know, the right detection facility. I don't know how it works. We'll have to get there. This looks like something up here. How do we get up here? What's the method to get up there? It's probably this. Yeah, it's probably that. That will give us quite a lot of new intel, I think. Yeah, that's good. Also, we got some more boards. Let's go back to technology. Let's go and refocus up on Glimmerwave fundamentals. This is just so important. I cannot overstate how important it is that we get this research done. Let's go, let's do it, and let's see if we can try and get this automatic collector up and running. Well, very, very rapidly, we actually completed the Glimmerwave fundamentals. I'm also building one of the large leaf water collector plants that I think is going to give me water, which is quite nice. Crazily enough, the pond doesn't actually give me water, so we need to get one of these water collectors. Don't actually have any use for water yet, but we will probably need it for something. Gonna build a liquid tank alongside it, presumably to store the water. Anyway, we have got ourselves the Glimmerware deflector. That's right. So that was what we unlocked. And the way that this works is really, really cool. So we've got this automatic collector right here. Automatically collects, or will automatically collect in this range if it is powered with the Glimmerwave G. The Glimmerwave G is currently being produced by this emerald thing, able to continuously release Glimmerwave G. Now, very, very, very annoyingly, we have got the ability to build this, which is great, and I am going to be building this in here. And then we are going to be building this just literally above, and we are going to reflect the glimmer wave around. There's a couple of things that we need to actually do before we can get this. Unfortunately, the amount of glass that we got from destroying these two little street lamps over there was 4. We got 4 glass. These things cost 1 glass apiece, and we used 3 in the process of research. Do you know what that means? That means that we don't have enough. We don't have enough glass. But I think we've got to be able to find sand somewhere. Surely, we got to be able to find sand somewhere. Apparently, there is not a single lick of sand in sight. The good news, however, is that we are finally about to complete the construction over to here. How much wood have we got? We got 40 wood. That's plenty of wood. We're still continuing to extract a whole bunch of dirt from here. We've got 16 rope. Yeah, that's good. How much hay? 9 hay. Okay, we got quite a lot of resources, actually. We're stacking up quite a lot of juicy resources. But to be fair, we're kind of close to just massively expanding our area. All that we need to get is a little bit more dirt construction done, and then once this area is accessible, it's great. What the heck is this? A smart door. Also a windmill. Unfortunately, this windmill is just decorative, I believe. We can destroy it for some resources, but it's not going to be particularly good. A natural wall, that's sand. That's got sand in there. There's sand in here somewhere. Stone tile brick. We disassemble this, we get bricks. That's kind of nice. Set this up to be investigated. I don't know how we're going to be able to get in here. Ooh, a tent. A tattered tent that no one would want to stay in. A kerosene lamp. It's got some glass in. It's got glass. It's got glass. It's got glass. Let's not get overly excited, folks, but it has got glass in it. Right. Can I build up? I want to build up to here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way around the fact that I'm going to need to build a lot of infrastructure in order to get these 2 mirrors in place. Now, who cares? Because it's going to be amazing once we do get it up and running. So it's going to be great. But that, the fact remains is that there's going to be quite a lot of resources that are contingent on us getting a good amount of wood up and running. And yeah, we're not quite there yet. Also, absolutely want to get myself a new person. Oh yeah, I forgot about this wooden production statue. Yeah, probably want to get it. What is this? What was that? A desert tile. Okay. So we destroy that, we get sand. Well, that's good to note, but I don't really want that. What I really want is a big old pile of sand. I think this is what I want. Yeah, we can't start detection because there's no detection facility. There's literally no flipping point, but that's what I think I'm looking for. I'm looking for a big old big old pile of sand in the desert. Right, couple of other plans going well. We are going to be able to, ooh, look at that. We're going to be able to divert the Glimmer Wave G in the correct direction. Well, one of the correct directions, I suppose. How did you manage to build that there? I don't understand how that's possible. How can you miss out 3 bits? Yeah, okay, whatever. Also going to shortcut up here a little bit, which is kind of cool. It looks like you stand on top and then you can build up. I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe we could, skip the odd bit of laddering in order to allow you to get up. I don't know. You know what? I'm also not that bothered. I've got a plentiful amount of wood. I still have loads and loads of wood, even though we're chopping things down. To be fair, maybe we should stop chopping things down, because if the automatic collection comes through, as I really hope that it will, as soon as we get one more bit of glass, if it comes through, then we're never going to need to chop wood ever again. Bit of hyperbole there. We might need to chop wood at some point in the future, but, the point remains. That's what I'm going for. That's really what I'm going for. Well, we've just discovered water, apparently. I've just started production. I didn't realize that you have to start production of the large leaf water collector for it to work. And then, presumably, it's going to be... There we go. It's going to be water that we store right next door, which is fine. We have got the research done on the smart door. It requires a white magnetic card. That's what we call a bit of a problem, but also not much of a problem, because we're going to be able to basically completely circumvent that door. I don't know where we're going to be able to find... I don't know where we're going to be able to find the card. But I don't care, because as long as we build down here, we're going to disassemble this kerosene lamp. Yep, absolutely. And that's going to get me the glass that I require. To be fair, can we... I might have some sand somewhere. I don't. I definitely don't. But, you know, it was wishful thinking. How many fish do we have left? 7 fish? I mean, not a huge amount. What I'm thinking that we do is I think we want to get access to these mushrooms here. So, you know what? Let's also start with... start building down this way. We got plenty of wood. We're okay with that. Come on. This needs to be... This needs to be top priority, this stuff here. It really, really does. I don't know how we can make it top priority, but it's fine. You can't click on ladders, apparently. Oh, that's dirt. I was really excited for a moment there. There's some new types of trees, though. That's nice. Oh, that's also got a little bit of an existing ladder in place. That's kind of cool. Very nice. And a bit of dirt, which we're about to go and build. Let's go and investigate this. So that will mean that somebody's going to wander all the way over here, and hopefully, well, it'll be not Cucks. It'll be Ophelia that wanders all the way over here and does a little bit of research, which is quite nice. And an ox horn? There's lots of chests in here. I'm really excited to explore this. And you know what? We can just demolish that block right there. That shouldn't cause us any issues. This tent, I mean, I don't really need to prioritize the tent for now. Also, yeah, I built a little sort of shortcut thing over here. That should just help out. To be fair, this isn't even... Yeah, this is definitely not required. I think we can sort of like alternate ladder positions. I don't think it really matters, but there we go. We don't need to investigate both of these. We need to investigate one of them. That's fine. David, you're chill. That's great. Now can we disassemble this kerosene lamp? We gotta hope. We gotta hope that we can. We gotta hope that we can. If we can't, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset. I pretty much just want to disassemble literally everything here. There we go. That's what we like to see. Beautiful. Okay, investigation starting. We've not investigated up here. That's a new fire, isn't it? Yeah, that's not our fire. That's fine, though. Let's get that over there. I think you can now... I don't know why I didn't realize before, but we can jump up a level. Oh, yes, we can get you opened up, which I had not yet thought about. Jana. Okay, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. What's most important is that I check out your abilities. What have we got? You're pretty much an all-rounder. As long as you don't do research, I don't really care. You can kind of pick and choose whatever it is that you want to do. If you could do a little bit of disassembling over here, that'd be kind of nice. That'd be good. Yeah. Fine. Also, are we... Yeah, we're almost out of fish, aren't we? We're almost out of fish, which means that I'm going to do a little bit of collection. There's pretty much no reason why we shouldn't do mushroom collection instead of fish. Mushrooms are just better. Also, look, there is our one bit of glass. We are going to finally get the glass out of here. That is amazing. And that is going to enable, I really, really hope anyway, that is going to enable the automatic collector to work. I have paused my research because I'm literally just so excited in order to get this up and running. But now, the automatic collector is working. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And I actually think it delivers. I think it literally delivers resources. Does it deliver resources right to here? Collected from tree? Yeah, I know. So we got 11 in at the moment. Let's have a little look. 11 in at the moment. I don't know if it delivers... I don't know if it delivers right to the storage facility. Or if that's just the vine that it's hitting. I mean, who cares? It's automatically collecting. It's literally automatically collecting my trees. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's great. That's really, really good news. What can I say? It's working. What the heck is this down here? A simple bag containing some food? Meh. Don't care about that. Can I disassemble this block? It requires improved construction tier. Ah, that's why we can't do it. Yeah, turn off construction for you so that we can actually work on... So that we can work on improving the construction of everyone. Because we need to get access to that. Unless we find the swipe card. I don't know where we're going to get that. That's fine, though. Okay, what else have we got? We've got a little bit of extra exploration to do up here. Have we completed the research of that thingy? No, we have not. That's fine. This is all looking good. Automatic collector. Yeah, still don't know. Oh, I see. It's going into the cache, and then there's a cache of 300. Well, that is brilliant. Let's go back to doing some research, shall we? I would love to get a Glimmerware splitter, but we only have one use of a Glimmerware right now. There's a blast furnace that we can get here. Blast furnace probably seems like a pretty darn good idea. Let's do pressing and extraction, because we're probably going to need that. And then a statistical station, that is going to require paper, and paper is going to be made... Paper is going to be made in the presser. Yeah. A sundial. Do I care? Do I care? Oh, read time. Yeah, you know what? I do. I do care about that. Let's queue up a lot of research because it seems like a sensible thing to do. Honestly, I am just so happy that we have got this facility set up and it is now working. That's just good. That's just fantastic. That's what we like to see. Mound of dirt. I might just set this up to be collected. I might set that up to be collected just so that we can go over there and get a little bit more intel. Where did Ophelia go? You're on tier 36. Don't get me wrong, Ophelia, you're good, but I want you to be doing pretty much just research type things. I know I did change that like earlier, but I think you're just way more useful just researching for me. Let the others pick up the slack, because we're close to being able to get access to this. We're close to being able to get access to this improved tier, and if we can do that, then that's like 5 more people that we can pretty much add to our books, which is really exciting. We got 7 mushrooms, by the way, which seems like a lot. We need paper. Oh yeah, we already researched this. Nice. Let's build you here, because unfortunately, yeah, this vine is a little bit too large. A little bit too large for me to handle, which is not good. We got a box of food over here. Also, there's a book, A Brave New World. Very nice. Very, very nice. Did we investigate this? Oh, we didn't investigate this because we need to demolish that, and then that will allow us to get access to over here. Okay, cool. Very nice. I will start constructing... Yep, start constructing a ladder in order to get over to here. You know what? Let's try with a little staggered approach. Sure, we'll try that. See if that makes any difference. Should keep things to a minimum. The presser, as soon as the presser is built, we are going to immediately use that to make ourselves some paper for the next bit of research, which will be great. Acid is sour berries, I believe. Wood and water, and we will immediately get started on that as well. Cool. This is looking real swell. Are we okay for rope, by the way? Got 28 hay. Could probably do with simplifying some of that down into rope, but we'd still take up the same amount of space because it's 1 hay to 1 cord, so that seems like a bad idea. Ooh, what's this over here? Crystalline ore with a pale blue appearance. Require an improved tier of research in order to get access to that. That's not good. There's a berry bush over here as well. I presume that's going to be uncovered as soon as we get that. A tart fruit bush. Yep, tart fruit bush, tart fruit bush. That's where we get our sour berries. I thought as much. Any other research that we can get Ophelia to do? Because, I mean, you're a standard tier 36. Well, we'll do the paper. Oh, yeah, we can get these big berries. Whatever those things are. Let's get that expanded down that way. That's also going to give us access to a little bit more vision, which we like. Sealed box with a food label. I don't care about food. I mean, sure, better food means people fill up faster, and that's all good and well, but doesn't really seem like there's much point. Do we have much dirt? We got 25 dirt. You know what that means? We're going to build out this way. There's another storage platform over there, presumably with some books. More food there. But no sign of any flippin' sand. That's the annoyance. Can I do that? Is that a legal build? I guess we'll find out. Also, I've got 30 rocks. I'm going to stop collecting rocks. If we could get another auto collector, by the way, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, we can't get another auto collector because it's a really, really complicated bit of kit to build. So we're just going to have to not worry about that. Also, do you know what? We should use this. How do we do this? No operating room discovered or built yet. How do I tell? Can grant attributes to nearby characters. How big is the area? Remaining uses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we trigger this, to be honest. Like if we wanted Ophelia, I don't want Ophelia, but if we wanted Ophelia. Oh, I see. We can hover and have a little look. Ophelia, it's got to be 40 that the improved sort of milestone is. Equipment. Survey. Surgery, sorry. Yeah, we can't tell you to go. I have no idea. Maybe it's just because we need to, like, connect it up. Sure, we'll try connecting it up. I mean, we need to go and build out here anyway, so that seems like a good thing to do. Cancel that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty darn good. Not displeased. Ophelia, I mean, you can go and carry stuff. There we go. You can always supply. If you don't have any other things to do, then you can always go and supply. Wooden street lamp over here. Absolutely. Do you know what? Let's cancel this. Let's demolish that. Let's demolish that. And then... how about that? That's the minimum amount of resources for the maximum amount of effort. And here you come to go and do some research. Again, I'm keeping a very, very close eye on you to make sure that you are progressing nicely in the research department. How much wood have we got, by the way? 95. Wow, that is exceptional. That's really, really good. We should be making paper now, by the way. Whether or not it's enough paper, I don't know. Maybe I want to set that as priority work, just so that we do actually get it done. It's probably not a bad idea. King fruit. Okay, so that will get me water if I do that. Okay. Can I now... oh, I see. Production boost. You get a production boost for 15 seconds every time you walk past it. Right, okay. Every time you walk past it, that's fine. Well, that's not super useful down there, but I guess once we can make our own, then that's kind of cool. There's a cryopod up top here. That's real nice, in fact. And I am going to start the process of getting up to there. We're also going to set that up to be investigated. We're going to set that up to be investigated. And once we have the ability, I'm probably going to set... probably going to start constructing up to here. There we go. That's not half bad, is it? New item unlocked paper. Love to see it. It's a good thing that I set that up as the priority. Has anybody made it to improved of anything? Kux, how you doing? You're honestly not that good. I guess that is kind of your problem. That is a bit of an oxymoronic comment there, Potato. Yeah, I mean, nobody's that good at construction. Nobody's that good at construction. But Ophelia is good at research. Like, that is unquestionably true. We are at 100% storage capacity. This is really not good. I'm going to stop harvesting wheat because, frankly, we do not need it. I'm also going to, I guess, build another storage container. Yeah, go build another storage container. Make that the priority for now. We should have, like, more than enough paper. We've got one product cached. We can only have one product cached. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Anything else that we need to get done right now? There's food over there. I still can't believe that we've not found any sand. I mean, we do have a little bit of glass. Like a tiny, tiny little bit of glass, which is nice, but we need glass for a bunch of research. That's part of the issue. Do you even need to build there? Oh, no, you can literally just walk up here. I've completely forgot about that. Well, that's great. That makes everything much easier. Cancel that. Okay, whatever. You were just in the process of building it. Cux, you're seemingly stuck up here. This is an improved tier bit of research. Oh, there's 2 cryopods. There's 2 cryopods. Also, that's a Christmas tree looking thing. Nice. Let's set this up for demolish. And let's do... yeah. Maybe like a little gap of 1. And there's another cryopod up here. Oh. Video game. How about that? How about that? Let's also start the process of going down here. Set that up to be investigated. That's an improved tier bit of research, but that's fine. Also, there's a flag or something out there, so we'll maybe try and get access to that. How about that? Sure. That seems okay. We are at 100% capacity, storage capacity for everything, mostly because we are probably over provisioning our food. Cancel the priority of that in there. And is this accessible? I think this should be accessible. Oh, did I want to get a loom? I've got the rope weaving machine. Also, I've got an air drying rack, which I've not actually done anything with. Should I build that? I don't know really. Oh, it's gonna get me some more fish flavor. Well, we've got 2 fish. Is that worth? Is that worth it? I mean, you know what? I think I actually want to cancel the construction for that. I don't think that is strictly necessary. Maybe it would have been useful when I had more fish, but now that we've got a source of mushrooms, why bother? I mean, I think everything is fine. Single person cryostat investigated. Let's get you open then. Absolutely. Welcome to the club. Lancelot, amazing. You love to see it. Let's get that noted as an investigation source. And there's another cryopod up here. Again, advanced tier. Ophelia. You're the wrong one. Ophelia. You're at 36. You're at 36. You're so darned close to perfect. You're so darn close to perfect. I am ready. When activated, randomly spawns research notes that grant experience when collected. I don't know how to activate the hobby skill. I wish I could. That'd be pretty cool. But alas, we cannot. Yeah, how's this working out? It's not really working out over here, is it? Not great. Are we doing paper research? We should be doing paper research. Let's put that back on priority work. Let's put that on priority work. Everybody's got production enabled. You are just idle. I don't want that. I want you to do something. I mean, go and collect some junk. I don't care. Are we out of storage? What's the issue here? No? I mean, we're not overly happy with that, to be honest. Can I get... Have we got much dirt? Got 32 dirt. Let's expand this out over here. What are you doing? You're not carrying anything. You've got construction at a basic level. Yeah, that's good. Tell you what I should do. Let's make some woodworking hammers. Nice. Nice. We have got full water, by the way, here. And yet we are not able to... We're not able to operate this presser. Very strange. I wonder if we've just got too many things happening at once. Oh, that looks like a big rock. I'm going to investigate that. I'm going to queue up. Maybe I just got too many weird constructions queued up. Maybe I've got too many weird constructions queued up. Get that queued up for investigation. That's already queued up. It's not queued up for investigation. That should be queued up for investigation as well. Everything should be queued up for investigation. It's good. Some hammers. We'll get hammers assigned to pretty much everyone. Yeah. Why on earth is this not working? Lancelot, you are idle. I mean, yeah, but, like, you can just go and do stuff, right? Like, paper's not... There's not any, like, level of, Also, I should stop collection of that. Stop collection of that. Stop collection of dirt. Stop collection of the useless stuff. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm clearly missing something. I don't think we need any more eating tables, even though we've got more characters now. Can I use these flares? I can't use these flares. Let's also stop collection of one of those. Let's get another ladder over there. Maybe that'll make a difference. We have got, like, we should have plenty of... we got loads. We got loads of wood. We got wood coming out the flippin' wazoo. Is my funky setup not working? Maybe that's an issue. Maybe we can only do this with wood. Let's try that. Maybe we're not able to... Maybe we're not able to build... Maybe we're not able to build, like, long things like that. Ooh! A Million Whys, Volume 2. That's this one over here, I guess? Or this one, something somewhere. Or maybe it's this one. It's this one over there. Okay, well, we're gonna go and get out to the left. Do I want to continue? Oh, look at this. There's a radiated area. Interesting. So we zoom in on that, and it kind of, like, gives me radiation, which is not cool. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Am I missing something, like, fundamental to how the presser operates? It's a standard tier roll. Is that maybe why construction? No, that's only for construction. It's only construction. It's only the construction tier that is high. The operating tier is just anyone that can do it, right? I'm pretty sure. Yep, waiting for character, and now it's working. Okay, that's weird. That feels like a bug. I don't know what the situation there was, but that's annoying. Ophelia, you are just idle, doing absolutely diddly squats. Yeah, can we not get... Have I somehow, like, managed to stop myself from accessing this area? I don't think so. I think this area should be eminently accessible. Maybe build, like, another ladder there. Maybe queue that up for deconstruction. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's our second bit of paper coming through now. I think there might have been a bug there. Not quite sure. Oh, look, you're now squeezing out bits of paper more regularly. That's great. That's good. And move resources around here. It's good. Ronin's production improved to standard tier. That is what we like to see. I think you're actually our first production specialist. You absolutely are. Okay, that's good to know. That's not true. We've also got David. Sorry. Oh, it was David and Ronan that happened at the same time. Okay, well, you know what? Welcome to the club, guys. That's fantastic. Maybe this is just not buildable, to be honest. Maybe I need to be... For every, like, lateral... Maybe for the lateral planks, I need to be just, like, building sideways, and then... For the up and downy ones, I can skip. That does seem to be a little bit more motivating for everyone, so that's kind of nice. This is definitely buildable, I think. That might not be buildable. Whatever. Whatever. And then... Sure, fill all of that in. Nice. You are idle. How are you idle? How are you idle, Anastasia? Collection, production. You can supply as well. Logistics-related work. That's what you can do. And we got plenty of storage space as well. Oh, well. Just finished the research for a statistical station. Not really sure what to expect with this bit of kit, but I basically don't think that there's any reason that we shouldn't investigate dealing with that. Unconstructed facilities, statistics facilities. That's just been up at the top of the screen for, like, a long time, so let's see if we can build it. And we've also finished researching the timekeeping piece, which I think is pretty much unnecessary, but you know what? We'll build it anyway, because it is so darn cheap. It's literally 1 wood and 1 stone. Why the heck not? Ooh, look at this. Ronin is now officially... Yes, he's a bit improved tier 40, which is great. So, Ophelia, you're on tier 37. You are very, very close to being able to hit the next level of research type. But the improved tier 40 means that we should be able to demolish this stone brick here, which actually allows us to enable the deconstruction of this stone brick. Or actually, oh, that's not even necessary, because we're going to be able to get access to this chest. We're going to be able to get access to this chest. We're going to be able to get access to this chest. And we got a luxury bed, which we could destroy if we wanted to. There's an ox horn, which we can destroy. There's a glass chandelier, which will get us some glass and some moonstone. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. I can't say that that is a priority, unfortunately. Also, if I was to demolish this wall, that would get me some dirt. Seems unnecessary at this moment in time, but maybe something that we want to investigate a little bit later on. What do we got here? An iron gate. Okay. We got a book here, which is A Million Whys, Volume 2. I'd really like to get a bookshelf. We're working on it right now. We need more paper. And the paper is not currently being worked on, but that's okay. Fully controlled MKO freezer investigation completed. Is that this one? That's this one up here. Okay, let's get you opened. Oh, there's another one. It's an improved tier, but that's fine. What the heck is this? Superior tier research required to unlock that one. Okay. Also, this definitely does work. I think the video game... Oh, there's another one. I think the video game doesn't really respond well to having to path through it all. But maybe that's just me. There's another kerosene lamp up there. There's another flippin' cryopod up there. I mean, keep going. There we go. I mean, this is good. This is good. As soon as Ophelia, literally the second that Ophelia hits... The second that Ophelia hits that research milestone, it's great. Oh, look at that. We got the statistics center. So characters 10, 2 idle, 0 tramp, technology, detect, mound of sand. Yeah, none of that really matters. And we have a sundial as well. Nice. We can now tell that it's nighttime. Super, super useful. Very, very useful indeed. Not sure why we need to know that, but you know what? It's fine. This is not coming along quickly enough, so let's go and get that sorted. Bixie, you're brand new. No. You clearly don't understand how things work around here. Bixie, you need to disappear. I need you not to do this. Cancel that research. This is Ophelia's job. The reason that it's Ophelia's job is because Ophelia is so close to leveling up to the next level, and if she can get to improved, then oh my goodness, you're up to level 38. That's fine. What the heck is this? New item unlocked, Unit L? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. A matrix formation shaped like L, seemingly imbued with a mysterious energy, not of this world. Okay, kind of cringe. Not sure what that means. Oh, radiation. Radiation. Very cool. Yeah, absolutely not sure what that means. There's a big old tree over here. A tree that emits a faint glow. Again, we're going to set that up for improved. I mean, the amount of research objectives that we have that are improved tier. And I guess technically above. Also, that should now be complete. There we go. Let's get you opened. And let's immediately turn off research for whoever that new person is. Regar? Oh, Lancelot research needs to be turned off as well. New item unlocked, a drill bit. Right. Was that here? Yes, we got some flares. We got a bearing made in precision parts processing table and a drill bit. Okay, I mean, nothing really that interesting here. Mud bricks, ore soil. That's kind of cool that we can get access to mud bricks now from the fireplace. Doesn't really matter. Let's actually demolish this street lamp. Let's demolish this street lamp for reasons which will become clear in just a sec. Oh, warehouse access card. What the heck? Is that the thing? No, that's a white magnetic card. Warehouse access card. So where's the warehouse? Where would the warehouse likely be? I don't think that there's necessarily anywhere where it would be. Also, if we're building down, I'm just gonna... Yeah, sure. Ooh, interesting. A large flag. We can get wood and some cloth. This is... I tell you what, this is looking juicy. This looks really, really juicy. And that's a mound that can be investigated. That's a mound that can be investigated. That's a mound that can be investigated at standard tier. That's at approved tier. Standard tier. Whatever. Whatever. There's another chest over here. Yeah, so building down, we can definitely build... Definitely build down, but we have to be building a full ladder down. But building up, we can build only half of the pieces of the ladder. Which is just a bit weird, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Yep. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then I want to build a thing right here. So get all of this removed. Yep. There we go. And then build that in there. And now it means that I don't have to build up two ladders here. Is that worth anything? No, not at all. It makes pretty much no difference. Also, don't know what's down there, but I'm going to go and find out. This is just a normal door, so I can just get through here. It's not like one of these sort of funky smart doors or whatever. Also, yeah, this is going to be set storage, nothing. No siree. Set storage, nothing. And you, set storage, nothing. I do not want to hold anything there. Even though we're going to need... I still need more paper? How is this not happening? How is this not happening? We have, like... We have people that can do production and construction. Also, another cryopod. Oh, that's so good. That's another bit of... That's another bit of improved tier research that we can get done. There is so much improved tier research. Ophelia, where have you disappeared to? You're up to 39. You're literally up to 39. Oh, I can taste the improved research level. We are close. What is this? A water dispenser? Okay. There's an easel. Okay, and there is a... Is that a pod over there? Looks like a pod. Looks like there's 3 characters in it. And it is a superior tier bit of research, which honestly is probably what Ophelia is going to be on by the time that she finishes doing all of these improved tier bits of research. Analysis complete on the copper ore. That's up here, right? Oh, look at that. Another pod. Yes. Are we okay for food? We actually are. I can make mushrooms in a mushroom rack? Okay, I mean, I'm interested. That's pretty good. This is clearly not working, by the way. I don't know why my paper production facilities are so cooked. And that's acid potato, so good try. Yeah, don't know why they're so cooked, but they are. And I need one more bit of paper. Like, our research is atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. To be fair, it's kind of hampered by the fact that... we only have one researcher, but that is by design. That is absolutely by design. We've only got one, like, mega construction person as well. So, it does make sense. It does make sense. It definitely funnels people into the right direction. Yeah, anything else over here? A gentleman sheep. I'm not sure what a gentleman sheep is. Also, can you believe that we still haven't found any stinking sand? That's crazy. That's crazy. There's another pod up there. Yep, we'll do that. Improved tier. Cryostat. Single person investigation completed. Now, where was that? Where was that? We need to find... this one? Oh, we'll queue that up as well. Oh, it's this one here for sure. Yeah. Okay, great. Then we'll turn off research. Unless you happen to be amazing at research, you're not. New character unlocked. Amazing. Where are you, Ophelia? Cucks? No, I don't. Every time I look for someone, I seem to find cucks. I know for a fact that there is more stuff for Ophelia to research. Like, there's this over here. Oh, you're clearly already investigating something. Oh, you've done it. You've done it. You've done it. You've done it. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize you've done it. You've hit level 40. Okay, you are now my favorite person in the entire world. You already were my favorite person in the entire world, but now you've done it. We just need to actually find you. Investigate. Investigates. Bixie. Oh, have you done... Ophelia, where the heck are you? Lancelot. Ophelia, you're doing a flippin' tree. Well, we like that. We definitely like that. Do you know what I should do? I should get some improved, navigational aids throughout this entire establishment. That's what I will do. Right, this is a tea tree. We can get tea leaves from up here. It's kind of nice. Very nice. Ophelia, you are going to go and investigate the snow pine. I mean, you've chosen some very unimportant things to do research on. But I suppose I got to respect the hustle. You did kind of cook there, to be fair. Do I need to do anything with this, by the way? Resource display? Resource reserves display. Detect facility need. Custom reserves display. Oh, I see. We can just like set, hey, we want to track water, we want to track wood. That's really quite handy, actually. I like how you can customize that and do that. I don't think I need that, but it's good to note. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to increase the number of people that I have doing research. I know we've just got Ophelia up to the correct level, but it feels like a good time to branch out. So intelligence level 14, intelligence level 7, level 12, 8, 12, 17, 17, 17, Anastasia, 16. Cucks, welcome to the club. You are now officially also going to do research. Now, I think that probably means that yeah, you're going to go and do fully controlled MKO freezer investigation. I don't know where that is, but should be fine. Let's get a... You're not going to do that one. You're going to do this one. Okay, you're going to go do this one up here. That's fine, because you can actually go and do that. What we really need to see Ophelia doing is the improved tier 1s. Yeah, and to be honest, this should be a priority piece of work, because this is a two-person discovery. Analysis complete. Green jade tree. I don't know where that was. You're now going to go and do another... Just a stat... Okay, no, this is improved tier, to be fair. But not that interesting. We need to get more people. We need to get more people into play. And, yep, Cucks, for your first little bit of research. Well done. I'm very impressed. Let's get that opened. Let's make sure... There we go. We got a new person. Raichi. Congrats. We'll turn you off on research. It's good. Ooh. Another cryopod up here. Also, there's a giant jellyfish lamp. Construction tier required is superior tier, but presumably we can... I guess we have to disassemble it with you know, high tier stuff as well. Let's get all across here. And then cancel that, and then we'll leave that to go up. Another improved tier. Oh my lordy, there's a lot of stuff here. Nice. Let's do it. Okay, there's some good stuff. We'll investigate that as a standard tier. Yep, 1, 2, 3. It's good. And there's some more stuff over here. Yeah, this is really cooking, to be honest. This is really cooking. The research is coming along. There's so many investigations to happen. There we go. Look at that. We got 2 people coming out of here. Now, these are technically like more advanced people. Yeah, so you've got a standard tier of intelligence already. So that's pretty good. I'm not gonna demote Cucks. I'm not gonna demote Cucks because, to be fair, we like Cucks. We like Cucks. But with that standard tier of research, that will allow us to get some more stuff done more rapidly. You're gonna do this chest over here. This is the superior tier research that is required. Anything else? Supply box. Yeah, it could be worth investigating. Could be worth investigating. Proof tier over here. Let's go. Can we disassemble? Yeah, we could disassemble these blocks. That's fine. And demolish that block. Get this in there. That in there. And we also need to disassemble that ceiling lamp. Yep. And then here. And then that's already been... We'll set that up for investigation as well. Floral infused water in the relic box, apparently. Very nice. And also some cigarettes. Apparently in this very, very strange future, we have cigarettes. The more you know, eh? Single person cryostat research. Investigation has been completed. Where is that? Is that up here? It is. That's what we like to see. Let's prioritize this facility. Next, given that that's going to allow us to get 2 people out. It's good. Let's go here. Make sure that you've got research turned off. That's fine. I think there is more than enough stuff to go around for like, multiple researchers. Are we okay for food, by the way? Yeah, we are, but, I mean, we've got one mushroom sort of harvesting on, so that's fine. Also, I did some research. Read time research completed. Bookshelves. Yeah, let's do a bookshelf right over there, and let's also turn on... oh, am I... How many hammers did I produce? Oh, no. How many hammers did I produce? How many? How many? 10. That's it? That's actually like a shockingly reasonable number. I guess we ran out of boards. Okay, great. Delighted. Is there anybody who's good at construction? So, we need to... The problem is we need to remember this. So, David, Ronan, Lancelot, Bixie. Yeah. Lancelot, Bixie, Ronan, David, not Cucks. Anyone else? Suwani, and then the bottom people, basically. Suwani, yep. And then the bottom people. Yeah, who have just basically got access, who have just been sort of birthed into the world. There we go. How's that? That should be fine. I think that's plenty. I think that is plenty. EM Freezer Family Model Investigated. That was up here. That's good. Let's get you opened. Cancel that as a priority. Let's set this as a priority now. Marvelous. In fact, was that where you were going? It absolutely flippin' was. And let's see, who did we unlock with that? Oh, we got 2 brand new researchers that are actually kind of cooking. Do you know what? We'll leave you to do the research. Obviously, it's still only... Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Still only Ophelia that is the best and only one capable of doing improved research. Oh, look at this. Crystal bamboo. Bamboo gum. Okay, there's also this that requires superior tier. There's a fish carving fountain. Amazing, just what I always wanted. Let's get that opened. Let's see what we have here. New people, new people, new people. Another person who's cooking at research. You know what? Uranus. Don't like the sound of that. But we'll get you to do research as well. I have expanded the number of people that I have, like, dramatically, hugely, monstrously, in the most glorious way. And now you're doing another big one. Oh, you're so quick, Ophelia. You're so quick. It's fantastic. Oh, we need to fix this one. We need some chips, we need some refined oil, and we need some bamboo gum. Ooh, bamboo gum we have. Bamboo gum we have. Crude oil refinery we don't have, and the chip we don't have either. Bookshelf, has that been constructed? I think that's been constructed. I think that has been constructed. Let's cancel the priority of that. You're currently doing nothing. You're currently doing nothing. Well, you know, make yourself busy. And maybe work on collecting some sand. Some dirt, sorry. We still haven't found sand collection. Can you believe that? I certainly cannot. Wild wheat? Sure. Sigil wood? I didn't even... Oh, that's the green jade tree that I was looking for. Yep. Up here. Sure. And then the window, presumably if we destroy the window, do we get glass? No. Counterintuitively, we do not get glass. Fine. Build out here. Build up there. Very nice. Any other expansion location that we want to go to? Okay, so this is one that needs repairing. Acid and water. Well, tell you what. We can fix that. How much paper do we have at the moment? Now, there is a way that I can check this. Statistical. We go paper. There we go. We enable. We got 10. So we can actually fix that machine if I get some acid. Now we're going to need to get some sour berries. Sour berries we have access to down here. I don't actually want to go all the way down to the bottom level to get sour berries. No, tell a lie. Our current sour berry accessible area is over here. Don't really want to do that. I kind of want to go all the way down here. So I'm going to build a simple zipline. That simple zipline is going to allow me to get down to here, and then from there, we will get sour berries, bring them back up normally. I want to explore the irradiated zone. I love the fact that whenever I scroll over it, it absolutely messes everything up. That's really cool. But unfortunately, not much that we can do about it right now. It's kind of just there. Anything else of interest over here? Oh, this is silicon ore. I didn't realize that was silicon ore. Iron ore. Yeah, we do not have any of this. We don't have any production facilities for any of this. We don't even have a flipping blast furnace, do we? I do not think so. Let's go and get some research done, because we've not done research in a while. Start research of smelting and forging. That sounds like a pretty darn good idea to me. There we go. Build all that up. Also, bookshelf. Look at this. So, learning process lasts for 30 seconds. Continue learning. I don't know what that means. Ophelia. I see. Learning speed is at 100%. Intelligence. Start learning. Let's see. I want to see how this works. Yeah. Nice. Okay, then you determine end. What's the issue? Angle too steep. That kind of sucks, to be honest. Is there somewhere else that we can do it? I mean, over there, I guess, to here. To be fair, we could always do angle too shallow, line too long, angle too shallow, line too long, line too long. How long can this thing be? That's fine. That's buildable. Angle too shallow, line too long, line too long, line too long. Okay, so we can actually, like, select the other end as well. That's kind of cool to note. Angle too shallow. Okay. Angle too steep. Angle too steep. I guess here is not the worst case scenario. Sure, let's just build it there. I don't love that, but it's fine. Maybe we can have, like, another production level down here. I'm not too sure. How many people are idle? We got 6 people that are idle. That is, honestly, frankly, completely unacceptable. We need to fix that. I will set storage to nothing. So we deselect all, and presumably the books are going to get brought there. Yeah, so if we just set up all of these to be collected. There we go. Yeah. Ophelia, you are idle because presumably there are no books. Yeah. And none of them will train. None of them will train anything. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So we don't want that. We don't want that to be the case. Right, so this is going to get set up for removal. That's great. I will, if I demolish this, we get some iron plates back. That's maybe something that I'm interested in, but also maybe not. What I really want to do, I think, is basically start the process of constructing a new level. Can we demolish... I want to demolish... I basically want to... I basically want to get another production level in here. Maybe we just make it like this high. Yeah, in fact, I think that's exactly what we do. Do that. Demolish this block. Maybe we can get like another production level, a further production level at some point later on. Ooh, interesting. Look at this. There's already some things down here, some reflectors down here. That's kind of cool. We can now build redwood ladders. Is that something that we want to do? Potentially. Research required, we need 3 ore. Well, you know what? Let's go and start the process of collecting some copper ore. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty darned good. Uranus's construction... Wait. You're kidding me. I've got a Uranus on my team? That's a little fishy. Also, how are we doing with acid production? Yeah, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got any more... We got any more capsules that we need to unlock? This needs to get changed. That's already researched. That's good. This is all radioactive down here. New item unlocked, copper ore. That's exactly what we thought. Bamboo gum, alloy turbine. What the heck is an alloy turbine? We will set storage to nothing. That's good. And also, our books. Our books should be collected. Look at that. 71 experience per second because we've got 5 construction books. 26 experience per second from this. That's great. Okay, so that's how we're going to increase our knowledge if we need to, like, level someone up fairly quickly. There's a book over here as well. The Exploitation of the Works of Nature, Fragment 3. Cool. That might be something that we investigate. Oh, what the heck is this? A stone pillar. An igloo. A cobalt blue dendric crystal. Sure, we will set that up for research. What the heck is this? A cryopod? Oh, it's just a cryopod up there. Okay, here's what we want to do. Let's go and do... Oops. That. And cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Nice. Start work on that. Giant jellyfish. Giant jellyfish lamp. Doesn't look like it actually does anything. Stone pillar. Yeah. Don't really know what that's all about. I want to research this, whatever the heck this is. Yeah, want to research that for sure. That might be another source. That might be another source. Let's also get here, and then we... Oh, we can't demolish that? Locked iron gates. Need lock picking. We need a skeleton key. Or a skeleton key. We can't demolish any of these things. Oh, that's a shame. Can't build, can't demolish. That's a big old shame. Well, we're going to have to make the skeleton key in the automatic processing table, I suppose. Also, my new researcher, or sorry, my new regular person. I do not want to be a researcher because you're kind of terrible. Jaina, tell you what, so you're our penultimate sort of like intelligence person. I want you to come here and do some intelligence research. Intelligence research? Intelligence. Yeah, work on your intelligence. That's what I want to say. Work on your intelligence. I definitely should be thinking about, like, linking up more of these platforms now. Seems like a really, really good thing to do. There we go. And to be honest, just everywhere I should be linking up platforms. Yeah, I mean, if we have them, we should be using them. Is this ready to be opened? This requires alloy plates and bamboo gum. Bamboo gum, super easy for us to get. Acid. Yeah, we should have acid now. We should have acid. Do I have any food, by the way? Kinda don't. Kinda don't have much food at all. Look at that. You're doing a fine job. You're up to... you're making good progress on your research. That's fine. Thinking fast and slow. Fast version. Nice. Nice. That's cool. What do we got over here? More materials needed to fix. Okay, there's quite a lot of materials needed to fix, as it turns out. How do we get in here? This looks like a bit of a mess, to be honest. Can we disassemble this? Construction required is superior tier. These are cartoon tiles. Right, well, we're clearly not going to be able to... fix those or rebuild them or anything. Chips, refined oil, bamboo gum. Right, that is kind of the end of the road, I suppose, over there for what we can do. Ooh, this is interesting. What do we got? Box with a combination lock on it. Let's go up here. Oh, this is 100% something that spits out crystals and stuff. Investigate that. Investigate that. And that's already set up for investigation. That's good. I really want to research this, but I can't. I can't do anything about that. We've got all the books, though. All the books that we can see that I think are... Oh, no, tell light. All the books that we can see that are accessible. We should be able to nab you. Go and do that. How many people do we have that are currently idle? None. That's what we like to see. Also, I think the reason that we can't collect this acid is because we don't have an acid tank. Yeah, let's do that. Let's priority workify that. How many boards do I have? 1 board. Also, mushrooms. I don't think we have enough mushrooms to feed everyone. I think we're going to start harvesting fish again. I don't really love that, but that's okay. Wind research table, we're doing smelting and forging now. That's good. Glad that we're on top of that. Let's get the boards built. Let's also see if we can try and get... There we go. Get one more of those. Food. Sure, I guess I'll investigate it. We probably do need food right now, so it's a worthy thing to do. Water dispenser. I mean, a lot of these things we can disassemble for quite useful components, but I don't need them right now, and so therefore I feel like I'm not going to bother. You need to be investigated. You need to be investigated. This is a book that can be collected. That's the Thinking Fast and Slow version. Great. I will set up a couple of... Ooh, relic box. We got ourselves some alloy turbines. I think we needed... Deselect all. I think we needed alloy turbines for something. Can't remember what it was. Lockpicking, skeleton key. I mean, it's not impossible for us to get. Also, this is the furthest that this map goes. Interesting. We like that. That's good. That is good. Smelting and forging research we got. Parts processing table. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in that. I maybe want to speed up my research just a little bit. I feel like we have not managed to get our research properly sorted. High temperature mastery. Nah. Basic chemical production. Maybe? Requires advanced research bench. What do we need for the advanced research bench? Also, I would love the mushroom rack. Requires advanced research bench. Where's the advanced research bench? Where is the advanced research bench? The detector is here. That also requires the advanced research bench. Advanced chemical processing. Glimmerware. Advanced tailoring. Advanced glimmer waves. I mean, all of this is really, really good. Glimmer field generator, automatic collector. Yes, that's really, really good. But where the heck is the advanced research bench? It's because I've already unlocked it. Literally just built the darn thing. So that's easy. Let's start work on basically anything that doesn't require like glass. I mean, just stuff to get through the backlog, basically. There's a few glass things here. We'll get that done. We'll get that done. Nice. Yep. Nice, 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 nice. Any other things that we want to do up here? Yeah, let's get you opened. Brilliant. And no, we're not ready to fix you yet, but we will be soon. So tree up there. Let's do this. Yep. Let's get across here. And you are... you're decent at research, but you know what? I'm sorry. I've got too many... It's too many people already doing the Kushti research job, so we're going to deprioritize you from research. Investigate that. That's fine. Okay, so what we need to do, quite obvious. Very, very obvious indeed. First thing that we need to do is set storage of acid for this tank so that we can actually take acid out of here and move it into the correct location. There we go. That immediately fixes things for us. That's marvelous. Advanced research bench. We're going to get that built. We need copper ingots in order to build that. We're going to need to get this. We need mud bricks in order to build that. You are not going to build this. You're going to build mud bricks instead. That is going to be set as priority work. That's great. We're also going to get ourselves an anvil. Anvil can go... we'd love it to go there, but unfortunately not. It's going to go there instead. Cool. All right. That is a lot of construction that we're going to be getting on with real quick. And we're going to kind of be catching up to where we were. Is there any chance of a decorative light or two? I really would not hate at all like a lamp in a few sort of strategic locations. You need charcoal, yes, but we also need to build you on walls, and I don't currently have that ability. Chandelier here. Chandelier here. I'm going to queue them up. I'm not actually going to prioritize building them right now. I still can't believe that we have not yet found sand. We have no way of producing sand. Alloy plate. We might have some alloy plate, you know, just by virtue of some of the facilities that we have that we've researched. Let's do that over there. Anything else up here that I want to get done? Yeah, see, look, we've got bamboo gum. We got quite a lot of bamboo gum. We'll set that up for investigation. We'll build up here, down here and across, and we'll set that up for demolition. That should all be buildable. I'm just not going to worry about building any of these things. A woodworking table. Nice, we got another woodworking table up at the other side of the world. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry about how often this stuff actually gets built. And we're just going to sort of queue it all up and then, like, let it rip. I cannot even see what's going on there, but whatever. That'll all get built in due course, so we don't need to worry about it. This base is looking fantastic. It's looking really, really, really flipping good. Okay, blast furnace is up and running. Let's immediately start production of this. We're going to need to get some charcoal. I will... oh, we can get idols now. Wooden statue of production. I mean, I absolutely flippin' love that idea. We need to get some silk thread, which, ironically, I don't have. But let's get you... Let's get you over here. So that's going to give me a little bit of a production boost, which I'm kind of cool with. Let's also get... Technology-wise, I did not get spinning and weaving, which I really need in order to build this wooden statue, but that's fine. We also need charcoal. What I want to do with charcoal is get another one of these stone hearths. I'm going to prioritize working on the stone hearth so that we can get one stone hearth constantly making mud bricks. The other stone hearth is going to be pretty much perpetually making charcoal, which I think will be enough for us. I've actually got, like... I've got pretty much all resources in, like, perfect harmony. It's quite nice. What the heck is this? Signboard. Well, it's a signboard to what, though? That's the real question. What's it pointing towards? What's it pointing away from? This is the rightmost side of the map. Also, can I set up some more book collections? I'm pretty sure, yep. Got a few more to add to my collection since the last time. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and also that is the left-hand side of the map. Are you serious that I cannot find sand? Is that sand? A volcano with yellow gas spewing. Not sand. Not sand, video game. I need sand. How much clearer could I be? I'm absolutely flippin' desperate for sand. I can now build every type of wall under the sun, but I can't build sand. Gosh darn it. Iron ore... Oh, yes, you, priority. You are on charcoal. Yep. Start that process. Get rid of all these. Little new icons. That's fine. Anything else that I want to demolish? I mean, if we demolish these, we get iron plates. I don't really need iron plates. Luxury bed. We get leather. Leather is useful for something here. One of these statues. Not this statue, obviously, but it's useful for something. How do I get sand? How do I get sand? I've just not got it. Mud brick, hold on. Let's go glass. Yeah, it literally just says sand. Keep producing mud bricks. Let me go into my statistical facility. Sand. Sure. Resource reserves display. Sand is literally... Yeah, we can see the production process here. Collected from sand. Well, it doesn't look like there is any way that we can get it unless we find it, which I am absolutely flippin' determined to do. So, let's just do some hardy explorations into the unknown. That's what we gotta do. That is what we gotta do. Waiting for material, fuel, and transport. Yep, that's fine. They'll be coming along. Grand. Textile machine. Yep, let's place it. A loom. Let's also place it. Anything else that I need to get built? Nope. I think we are good. We're good for everything there. We need acid. We should have... we should have a little bit of acid. Also, speaking of acid, has my facility up here been improved yet? No, it's almost been fixed. That's fine. What's in here? I mean, I guess we can assign this to Ophelia again. Can we assign a second one? Ooh. Don't know where. Same type already equipped. Equipable, collection, high strength hammer. Don't mind it. Same type already equipped. It was Cux that was our other... Yeah, Cux was our other one. And let's get you some eyeglasses. I don't know... It says that's equipped, but I don't actually believe it. I don't know where you got those eyeglasses from. Also, this is Frost Aquamarine. This is able to continuously release Glimmer Wave B. As suspected, we have got access to another type of Glimmer Wave, which is very, very cool. Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's the volcano up there. What have we got over here? Anything interesting? Nah, not really. Not really. That's okay, though. By interesting, I mean, it's very interesting, but it's not flippin' sand. It's not flippin' sand. Right, let's do a little experiment. I want to try and... Oh, there's another crystal over there. There's another crystal over there for sure. I want to try and explore... more. We got loads of people now, so I think we're able to pull it all off. Are we able to... Are we able to get more charcoal, please? I would very, very much like more charcoal. And then I'd also like to get this... facility up and running as well. What have we got? The loom can make cloth from silk thread, and you can make silk thread from spider silk. I guess we will start collecting spider silk. Fine. Seems like a no-brainer, honestly. Do I want to get ladder in there, ladders up there, and then set that up for investigation? Yes, I think I do. This tent will get me some cloth if I disassemble it, which I'm not really that bothered about. Looks like the map is just about this tall, so I don't know if we can go any taller. Have I not discovered spider silk yet? I mean, I've known about spider silk for quite a long time, so whoop-de-doo. Ooh. There's something weird over here. Let's have a little look. Or at least let's have a little look in like 10 minutes once everything has been built. Not like I've got a problem with that. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so there is a way through here. There is a way through here. I don't know. Well, maybe not, actually. Let's go. Let's build. We'll build down, or we'll at least queue up a build down. I don't know how we're going to get into this radiation zone. That is perplexing. Acid. Yep, we're working on acid. What's the issue? We don't have any sour berries. We don't have any water. That's a lie. We do have plenty of water. Do we have any sour berries at all? We got 5 sour berries. Yeah, I mean, we... Oh, single person cryostat fix completed. That's this facility here. Let's get you opened. Let's see who you are. We've got Stria. Let's get Stria unchecked from research. And then keep up the good work. Basic tier research. Basic tier research. Yeah, we should have plenty of researchers. Ooh, look, there's the creature. Mysterious creature. We'll set up an investigation of you. Why not? Bamboo gum is fixable. Yes, alloy plates. I should probably check how many alloy plates that I've got. But I'm just not that bothered. That's already queued up for investigation. Windmill. Yeah. Sand. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. No flippin' sign of the gosh darn sand. I just don't believe it. How is Ophelia's research, by the way? Let's have a little look. So, Ophelia is still the only one that is on improved tier. Superior, I guess it's maybe 50? I don't know if it is 50 or if it's maybe 60. Jania, oh yeah, I completely forgot that I just told you to just continue to read. 57 experience per second is pretty good. New item unlocked, tactical gloves. Great, just what I always wanted. The problem with opening up all of these chests, right, is that we end up using them to store stupid stuff. And then I need to move, you know, resources away, and then that becomes just a whole big faff. So up here, set storage, deselect all, yep. And then set storage, deselect all, and then... Was it this facility? No. Some bamboo gum over there. Basic tier. Don't know what the book is here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Thinking Fast and Slow, slow version. Of course it is. Of course it is. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Anything else that I want to get done right now? No. No, 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 no. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We're currently... Uranus is researching. I just can't. I can't even. Uranus is researching. And acid is being produced, which is great. I feel like I'm probably going to need some more storage facilities. Let's put them out here. Let's actually, like, future-proof this. And maybe, dare I suggest, rather forward-lookingly, try and get more. We'll also stop collection of the wild wheat. Leather production research has been completed. Holy cow, we have, like, burned through all of the research that I set super quick. Did I get the advanced research bench? I did. Glimmer wave not met. Aha, so this is G glimmer wave that is required. This is where things start to get a little bit funkier. So, leatherworking, I will just get this set up. Like, why not? That seems like a good thing to do. Also, looks like we need to start producing cord again, because we're kind of out of it, but that's fine. I need to get a splitter. I need to get a splitter, a glimmer wave splitter. And the issue is that I don't have the glass. I don't have the glass. Now, there are definitely things that I could disassemble in order to... It's here. 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 Okay, I'm very excited by this. This is great news. Let's do that instead. That's much more useful. Okay. Yeah, this is great news. This is great news. And set this up for demolition, and then we'll just get like an extra ladder over here. Right. So this is sand. We need to investigate that. That is now my top priority. That is now my top priority to get out there. What we need to do, basically, right, is build some zip lines. Is build zip lines from here to here, maybe? To here? That might be too shallow. We'll build this first, and then we're basically just going to try and zipline all the way across there. I'm also going to suggest that we maybe try fixing this sucker. I don't know if we're going to have the goods to do it, but we can certainly try. I also want to see if we can start doing some iron ingotage instead. Flux? How the heck do we get flux? Not sure about that. There is a way that we can check, though, and that is here. And we go flux. And it is at a simple chemical table. Okay, that's good. That's good to note. Let's get these blocks demolished. That will remove my grass patch up there, but we've got a grass patch up here, so I think that's better. I think it's better that we have like a new level of access up here. Set that up for demolition. That's cool. Don't know if we can actually remove... Can we remove this without destroying the block? I don't think so. I think if we do destroy the block, it does remove the source. Branch horn stone deer investigation completed. That's presumably, yeah, this big old sucker over here. A wondrous creature that defies classification. A facility contaminating events energy which can help characters break through the collection attribute to Grandmaster level. Grandmaster level. Is that above peak? I don't know how that works, but that's cool as heck. That is cool as heck. Right, we'll get this investigated right here. Come on, buddy. Let's get the job done. Anything else? Yeah, there's a ladder there. Oh, I see. There's a skeleton key that's required. Well, we're not a million miles away from getting that done. Unit I? Unit... Whatever. Okay. My zipline has been completed. That is probably the most important thing for right now. So we can get all the way over to here. Oh, do you know what? You know what there also is? Oh, that's perfect. That's the absolute perfect length. We do still need to, like, build over here. But that's fine. Yeah, there is also, technology-wise, look at this. Ultra-long zipline. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's what we love to see. So, you know what I could do? I could just, like, stop the automatic collection. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna get this split because that's how it should be. Let's priority work on the spider silk mill. Feels like we should be doing that a little bit more thoroughly. What have we got here? New item unlocked, sand. That's because we disassembled these desert tiles. Oh my lordy, it's only taken us about 1 billion flipping years, but you know what? Let's get some of that removed. Let's get this out of here. Let's get this into here. Let's start getting glass. That's good. We need 3 bits of glass in order to get access to the next area. That's perfect. Let's get this built in there. That should allow everything to work, I think. Oh, this is looking so good. This is looking so good. I'm really chuffed with how this is all working out. Set this up for investigation. Looks like we can go quite a lot deeper in this world. Interesting. So if I demolish all this, let's see where that gets me. I've occasionally got one person that is spare. There's a little bit surplus to requirements. But that's okay. We're fine with that. Any more books to collect? Any more books? I think there's a couple. There we go. Go and set them both up for collection. And there'll be another one soon. Encyclopedia of Everything, Volume 3. Very nice. And we'll get that researched. Oh, cool. So I don't know what type of wave you emit. It's not G. Pretty sure G is just from the Emerald tier. But we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. Also, iron. Yeah, flux. Did I figure out how to get flux? It was from the simple chemical table, which I do have the ability to build? No, I don't. That's what we need the advanced research table for. And okay, all right. Fine. Zipline, yes, that's good. Let's now do. We need to build this on a proper block. That should be fine, actually. Build that there, and then right down to here. That should be okay. Obviously, once we get the super advanced, super long range thingies, zip lines, it's going to be even better. Alternatively, if we could get like an upwards zip line, then that would be great. Yeah, can I remove you? How do I remove this? Demolish wall? Can't demolish this. I want to get rid of this. I want to remove this. Can I build over it? No. No. I can't build over it. Okay, well that's quite annoying, to be honest, because I kind of need that space. Alternatively, let's build up there, and then let's build the absolute minimum level that we possibly can build here. I think that should be fine to keep everybody's heads. Yeah, that should be good. And then we get the simple zip line, and then we zip line down to here. Oh, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. How's your research coming along, Jaina? You are up to improved tier level 40. You know what? I kind of feel like you should maybe just crack on with the research. Ophelia, who is actually doing the practical stuff, is already up to level 46, which I think is perfect because... where are you? You're here. Yeah, which I think is perfect because it'll be good to get... Oh, look at that. Production boost. That's good. It happens. It's happening. That's great. We can cancel the priority. Not a big deal. Leather, spider silk, and acid. We'll probably need leather for something in due course. But, you know, for now, let's just focus up on getting glass sorted. That feels like a good priority for us. Yep, because if we don't have glass, we can't do anything else. Right, determine the other end. If it could just go to here, amazing. Absolutely amazing. No notes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is what we like to see. And then, what do we got? We got a broken cryopod down here. We will continue to press on downwards. Or soil. Oh yeah, that was what we got from demolishing that stuff over there. Demolish those bricks. That's cool. And yeah, we're just going to finish research Ophelia. Yep, up to level 46. Very nice. Ember Jade. This is Glimmerwave R. Okay, it's fine. The missing one. We've figured out where another book is. I guess that's this one over here. It is indeed. Did I... Yep, this is already set up for research. That's cool. Continue on downwards. Another cryopod over there. I will queue that up as well. There we go. Very nice. And then we probably want to priority work this zipline, actually. Yeah. Yep. Also, we did the research. We finished it. Glimmerwave splitter research completed. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing news. So, here's what we need to do. This is going to be a bit of a pain in the backside, but it's going to be worth it. Glimmerwave, we're going to get a splitter. I presume the blue is incoming. We're going to get blue incoming here. Let's get rid of all those. Yeah, blue incoming here. Okay. Build that. Yep. We can't priority 5ify it, but that's fine. Demolish that block there. So then that's going to split up in, like, this direction and then up in this direction. Is there any other... Yeah, like, not... Is there any more easy directional splitting? Maybe worth us getting this as well. Glimmerwave transition? Okay. Yeah, so this changes things a little bit. That's fine, though. We kind of expected that. Then we get... I mean, if I build that there, that's just going to go straight down. I mean, we could always just get it... Could always just raise the roof a little bit. We wouldn't need to do it by much. Do you know what? Let's try this. Demolish block, demolish block. This feels like a bad idea. Do you know what? No. Cancel this. Cancel all this. Cancel all this. The research table is over here. You know what, though? You know what? Let's demolish this block over here. This is fine. This is fine. I have a solution to this. Solution is going to be going up this way instead. I mean, there is a better solution. The better solution is to get better Glimmerwave frames. But this is actually... Oh, is this going to be... It's going to be workable. So if I put that in there, it doesn't actually sort me out. That's not quite perfect because this is in the way. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. Rebuild that. We can still build this up here. I guess it's still good to do. And it's also really, really easy because we've still got, you know, 100% of our resources in this automatic collector. But what we really need to do is finish up with the... Yeah, finish up with this and finish up with this research. And we just do not have flippin' sand at the moment. That is because we can now set this up for collection. That's good. Cancel the priority of the zipline. This is priority work now. Oh, is that crude oil that I see bubbling out from under there? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Well, that would be spectacular if we could nab it. Extend this to there. Extend this to down here. Demolish you, and then we'll rebuild this. Good news is that we now have access to this area down here. And there's even more sand. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. That's what we like to see. There's some drill bits. Still don't know what we can do with that, but it's fine. Nice. And demolish. And we'll also set you up for investigation as well. Up there. Cool. Alright. Priority is absolutely sand. That is the right thing to do. Feel like that's great. There's another cryopod over there. That is the sort of like absolute periphery of what we've got available to us visually and sort of spatially on the map. So we'll take it. I've got so much stuff going on. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. Have we got any dirt? White magnetic card. Huh. That is... Ooh, also, I've not checked this area out over here. What do I need in order to get access to this door? I've not done anything with that door yet. But, oh, also, this is 100% like a Glimmerwave solution. This area is radioactive. I don't know how we're gonna figure this out. But what was the door that required the magnetic card? Sure, I'll go swipe the card. Why the heck not? Maybe it'll get me some points or something. Research points. Yeah, it'd be nice, I guess. Just kidding. I don't think it's actually going to make that much of a difference, but it's fine. Okay, lots and lots of building happening right now. Are we out of... I think we might actually be out of dirt. Yeah, let's set up 2 more dirt collectors. There we go. Good stuff. The most important thing is that we've got sand. Well, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get this stuff back to... You're trying to get this stuff back to somewhere? I don't know. What's the issue? You can't get back up here? Ah. No, this should all be accessible. Should be accessible anyway. I don't really see any issues. No, it's fine. Also extend this out here. It's good. Give everybody multiple different ways to travel around. Feels like a good idea. And this is going to get extended so that we can get ourselves a little bit more space to play around with. Right, we still need more glass. This is taking too long. If I demolish this chandelier... Yep, let's go and do that. Let's go and make that priority work. Absolutely. And then let's get the sand fixed. And then we are going to... Yeah, we've already removed the priority for that. What's the issue? What's your issue? Oh, I see. You've got stuck in the middle there, I guess? Sure. Well, that will fix things, I suppose. Did I... Oh, yeah, I removed the ladder that was there, and then that ladder apparently is... That ladder is everything. That ladder means everything to everyone. We got an equipment box, which is some straw rope wraps, eyeglasses, heavy strength hammer. I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's okay. It's not necessarily the be-all and end-all. It's nice to have. Nice to have, but not necessarily super useful. Priority workify that, please. Great, because this is not working. Also, my pathetic little attempt at lighting this has really not worked, has it? Research is happening, though, so clearly we are making some glass, because it doesn't look like the chandelier was deconstructed before now. So that's good. I love my network of ropes. Look, there we go. We fixed it. Did it. Nice. No issues now with transiting this area, and we'll start destroying a few more bits and bobs. Yeah, it feels like I haven't added a new character to my roster in a little while. Alloy plate and the vacuum furnace. See, that's quite a step up. This is even more of a step up. The bamboo gum, don't get me wrong, it's easy enough for us to find it, but it's all the other stuff that we need to deal with. Alloy, bamboo gum. If I was to demolish this, it would get me iron plates. I really don't care about iron plates. I mean, maybe I will need them for something in the future, but for now I just don't. So, don't sweat the small stuff, eh? Don't sweat the small stuff. There we go. We're getting this repaired. This was a folly. That's what it was. A folly. Demolish that if we can. Great. Demolish this. Get rid of some dirt so that we can just sort of like move it around a little bit. Yeah, move it into the correct locations. This is perfect. Keep on coming down here. Investigate that. We'll at least get it queued up, even if we can't do anything with it. Glimmer wave transmission research completed. Good, finally. So, this is going to allow us to do what I want to do. I'm going to build this here. Yeah, build that there. Build that there, and then we're going to build another bit of infrastructure over here. Other glimmer wave that I want to get is here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, actually build it there. We're going to demolish you. Perfect. That should be buildable right now. I believe that's going to like divert down this way, and then we just need to get like one more out here somewhere. And look, we're just going to see. We're going to see how this transmits. There we go. Okay, and then So if I do... No, that's going to do absolutely diddly squat. I mean, I could get this over here. This is a kind of a cool idea. Do you know what? Sure, let's do that. So it bounces in here. Oh, no, but this is just going to bounce... This is going to bounce it straight back. What we need to do is build it right there. Can I even do this? This is kind of problematic, surely. Yeah, because it's like on... It's like the opposite squares. What about taking... What about taking that and putting it in there? So that would split it, but I think it would split it in the direction that would allow things to work properly. Now, if I get... This is a problem. How about that? Would that... I think that'll work. Let's see. I mean, we're doing a lot of experimental stuff, and honestly, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. Glimmerwave transmission. I feel... Yeah, this is going to allow us to contain the pipes. That's kind of cool. A lot of it is kind of cool. A lot of it is really cool. I really like this mechanic. I think it's a great one. But clearly the right angle turns, they mess. Well, no, they're really good, but everything else, if you split it, then you end up with these really odd angles, which is harder to deal with. Aha, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, so this is working. This is good. This is the way. This is the way. So, if I get... How are we going to get under... How are we going to get underground? I mean, it transmits through ladders, so we can always just remove this. This is definitely it, though. I mean, what if we disassemble... What if we demolish that block and then this block and... No, that's too ridiculous. That's too ridiculous. We need to... Do you know what we need to do? Here's what we need to do. We need to demolish this block. We need to demolish this block. We need to put in a reflector beam to go down here. And then we need to demolish this block. Yep. And then put in one of these right over here. And that will actually work with very minimal, I hope, disruption to everything else. This splitter is almost in the perfect location, but unfortunately we need to just move it back up to here. It looks like it kind of drifts, but no, it's straight down. That's a bit of a bit of a weird one. Yeah, it should go straight down, but it doesn't. Visually, yeah, doesn't work. Also, I think we swiped the card. We did swipe the card over here. Did nothing, which is nice. Smart door swipe card completed. Great. Great. Just what I always wanted. Just what I always wanted. Let's get back to making copper ingots. Pretty much no reason not to. Single person cryostat investigation completed. That's over here. I can't click on it, so I don't know. But we can fix that, actually. That's fixable. Ooh, a beehive. Interesting. Don't know if that's going to be dangerous, but I think these ladders will work, so we should just go and do it, I suppose. Where was the single-person cryostat thing? No, not there. Maybe it was the one down south. To be fair, I've not really been dealing with many other cryostats. Anyway, this works. This works really, really well. This needs to get demolished. Yeah. Okay, we're close. We're so close. We're so close to just making this all work. Let's, in view of our glorious detection, mushroom rack. Am I okay for mushrooms? Let's maybe, to celebrate... Oh, look at that! Look at that! To celebrate getting all of this done, let's queue up some research, but I can't queue anything up. Any bigger storage? That sounds so lame. Bigger storage would be great. I don't know. I feel like this is just... no, we need to get a simple chemical table first. That is absolutely the priority for us. How are we doing for acid? We're doing fine on acid. The advanced research table, it looks like we just need regular people, standard people. I don't know how we're gonna get the anvil. How did I get flux again? It was the simple chemical table. Okay, so I'm actually doing the right thing. Great. I am gonna need to get some more storage facilities. This is ridiculous, but that's okay. The chemical table should be built. Oh, you're hungry. You're hungry. Are we mushroomed out? We are mushroomed out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get, after we get basic chemical processing, we are going to do food is paramount. Yep, that seems, honestly, like a really great time to do this. And we're going to see if we can try and get ourselves a food production facility up and running, because this is clearly not working out. We've got half of our people that are really hungry, and that is not good. Set this up for construction, or deconstruction, I should say. Let's also, I mean, we're already working on the pond. There's some fish lying around. You can just eat the raw fish. It's not pleasant, but, you know, it's still food. It's still food, I suppose. We've got 0 people that are currently free. That feels like a little bit of a red flag, not gonna lie. If everybody's busy, then probably not very well organized. Probably not. Characters can climb, but it's already broken. Yeah, okay, so characters can climb it then. Can we get down here? Yeah, we absolutely can. Look at that. Exploring this area for the first time. Lovely stuff. And yep, we've already queued this up for investigation. Can't investigate that anyway. Oh, let's get you opened. Nice. Kill rogue. Sure. Take you off research. How you doing? You're at 52. Holy cow. Turns out getting your head down and investigating the books is really good. You're now my highest researcher. Ophelia is 2nd place. Okay, well, you know what? If it's the book life for you, that's pretty good, actually. If it's the book life for you, then you know what? Who am I to judge? It just reminds me that I really need to prioritize collecting books, because a few extra research points per second really can help out. That's one that's going to be collected, I think. Oh, no, it's not. I can't get in here because of the flippin' skeleton key. Basic chemical research has been completed. That's great. I am going to build this chemical table right over here. This wooden statue of production is honestly not that useful because, as it turns out, it's only got 2 charges. It's better than nothing. Better than a slap in the face with a wet fish, in the immortal words of someone. But I don't really care for it, to be honest. Book over there. I will go nab it. There we go. Sure, it's probably the shortest way. You coming down here to do some research? You are indeed. You're going to go investigate the beehive. That's what we like to see. Also, yeah, how are we doing over here? Yeah, don't... What the heck is that? That's a railway station. Okay, you've immediately intrigued me, video game. Can I priority work that? To be fair, we only have 1 researcher at the moment, and that 1 researcher is Ophelia, because Jaina has her head in the clouds, which is absolutely fine. We're completely fine with that. Simple chemical table is built. Let's start production of flux. I don't want to make that priority work, because otherwise that will deprioritize something else, but that's okay. Simple chemical processing, sugar pot, fermentation vat, mixer, fast food. No. Oh, food is paramount. Yeah, we finished this. A clay pot. Make other types of soil. Takes a long time. Meh. Mushroom rack. Yes. Pot. Yes. Yes. Mushrooms. And let's build 2 of them. And then a pot. I feel like I've got quite a lot of people at this rate. Yeah. I feel like I do. So I should lean into that and get more food production facilities. Honestly, look at how good this system looks. It looks great. This looks so fantastic. Are we researching this door? Closed door. Impassable. I know it's impassable. That's why I want to change about it. I want to make it passable. I also want to know what we're going to do with these other crystals. So cool. Now I see the mushroom rock requires cultivated soil made in a clay pot. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. We'll put that over there. Sure. Feels like it's not a tier 1 sort of like top of the range level building, but I guess over here is fine. Flux is coming along nicely. That should allow us to get blast furnace built. We actually need to probably stop collection of copper ore. We probably have enough. And then where are we going to get our iron ore from? I've not really thought about getting iron ore at all. Is that kind of crazy? That is kind of crazy. We can collect from up here, which is totally doable. And let's build one of these over here, and then probably like build another one right over there if we can. If it's long enough, we'll try and stretch to make it happen. But yeah, that's what we need to do. Priority work. Nah, don't think we're that bothered. Don't think we're that bothered. What did we just do? Poseidon production, pot research. Oh yeah, let's get... Sure, let's get that started. And then let's go back to technology. What do we want to do? A detector? Maybe. This is what we're going to be able to use our flares for. Let's do it. Extra long zipline. That's what I'm after. But it's made in a processing table. And we don't have a processing table yet. Basic mending. Meh. Parts processing table. Yeah, I get that. So, that will require this stuff, the copper plate. I am working towards that. I am working towards that by smelting iron right now. And mining iron right now. Let's actually make that a priority. Cultivated soil. Well, hey, look at that. Start the process of getting the mushroom racks together. Have we done research over here? No. No, we haven't. And why not, is what I want to know. Where's my researcher? Where's Ophelia? It's not Jania. You need... You're 55. You're so close to having superior level research, which is going to do absolutely nothing for us. Because it's... Well, no, tell a lie. We're going to be able to investigate this, but we know that it's damaged, or, well, it looks damaged, so we're probably not going to be able to get any information out about it. Yeah, this is not good. Set storage, deselect all. That's the thing, we don't want that to be happening. Same with this over here as well. Parts kit, tactical gloves. You love to see it, but also we don't want anything to be here. Sorry. Yeah, that's really annoying how that ends up working out. Set storage, deselect all. Yeah. And that's only got storage for 2. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. So there's nothing. There's basically nothing that that we can do. Because this is construction tier. Actually, tell you what, who's got... We'll let you get to 56 first, right? We'll let you get to the next level of collection. We're collecting some books. It's fine. Yeah, we'll let my researcher get up to superior first. And then we'll start somebody on construction research. Or construction reading, whatever it's called. And also, why the heck is this door not... I missed something. Is that impassable? Is that what it is? Is that the issue that we have? I mean, this area has been built, so I don't know what the... Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. It's because there's some... It's because there's some blocks in the way, Potato. Also, that is a green... That's a green glimmer wave that I see right there. Huh. How peculiar. So you're telling me if I get... Oh, this could be kind of glorious, actually. It's going to require a little bit of work, but we build across here. We get ourselves a glimmer wave that goes down this way. I think it's going to go straight down, right? So that's the main thing. If that goes straight down, then we're good. Also, how much junk do I have here? I got dirt. Okay, stop mining dirt. We got plenty of dirt, I think. We got not plenty, but we got a decent number. We got a decent amount of dirt. That's fine. Cultivated soil, good. That is all coming online now. And that means that it is time for me to start making mushroom soup. Mushroom soup is going to increase movement speed, and it's also going to give me plus 60 hunger. So we're going to get way more bang for our buck. Mushrooms, yep, we'll start the process of that. And you know what? Let's cancel construction of that thing, because I didn't realize, but it takes cultivated soil, and if it needs to take cultivated soil, there's pretty much no reason to waste extra effort and energy to get that all sorted. Glimmerwave door investigation completed. Can't believe it. Super, super easy. So, I think this is going to be really, really cool. I think we can make this work. What I really want to do is get... Actually... Demolish. Yeah. I want to get this to come down here instead. Let's cancel that there. Build that there. Yeah, so you're going to come down this way. Straight down, straight down, straight down. Demolish, and because we've got access to this area now, we should be able to fairly easily demolish these things. Might need to build in a little bit of a ladder here, but we've got access, as I say, to the top level, so that's completely fine. Glimmerwave is going to come down all this way. We're not going to worry about the radiation situation. Where's the Glimmerwave go in? Oh, it goes in at the top. Okay, so that's actually not... It's not possible. It's not possible for me to get, because I need to destroy the cartoon tile. And the only way that I can destroy the cartoon tile is with somebody of absolutely exceptional, like, learning. So who's our best constructionist? Who's our best constructionist? You're level 45. Okay, this is actually doable. You're level 46. You're level 42. Okay, I think we need to change tack. Jaina, you're level 57. I appreciate you're very intelligent. That's good. But it's time for Ronan. Yep, Ronan to go and take over. I'm going to go stop learning. I'm going to go construction, which is 127. That's actually not too bad. And then Ronan, continue learning. Let's freaking go. Yeah, that is the most important thing that we can do right now, I think. Because if we're able to disassemble this block, then we will get in here. New item, cloth. I cannot believe that we've literally just discovered cloth. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Are we good for research? We need a few more bits of iron ingot. Iron ore. Are we still not up on the iron ingot stuff? Collection tier required. Do we have high level collection? We have no one that's a high level collection tier person. Collection 25, 25, 23. Uranus is 23. 26. 27. 32. 31. Wow, okay, so Sophia needs to be... Can we get another bookshelf, actually? This is probably more important than just about anything else that we're doing right now. Don't particularly love the locations of what I'm gonna do here, but you know what? We'll do it. It's fine. So, who did I say? Sophia, I think? Yeah, Sophia, you're gonna do my research on collection. Actually, Sophia... No operating room. Surgery materials. What the heck? Yeah, we do not have any of this stuff. Anyway, Sophia, you can get better construction. Can I get two at the same time? Two hammers at the same time? We'll try. Collection. Collect. You don't need that. You need the two types of gloves. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if that works, and then after we get that, should be fine. And then how's Ronan doing here? Ronan, my construction maestro. You're You're searching for 60, I think, isn't it? Bookshelf construction completed. So, this is the real question. This bookshelf here. Ah! Yeah, so these books are not, they're not shared. Oh, that's such a bummer. I suppose it makes sense. Collecting. I suppose it does make sense because otherwise it would be too broken. But I mean, Sophia collection, 57 collection. Oh wait, that just literally increases your skill? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you barely have to do any flipping research to get up to the next level. To get up to 60. That's really good. Ronan, can we give you some hammers? Ronan, equipment management. Ronan, yeah, let's give you a better hammer. Same type already equipped. Well, flipping unequip it then. Come on, buddy. Sophia, you've already got the best level of gloves. And tell you what, Sophia, yeah, Ronan, stop learning. Stop learning. We don't need you to learn anymore. Sophia, collection, continue learning. Go and do that right here. Ronan, told you, buddy, you need to go and unequip that. And I don't know where you're gonna go and do it, but you are gonna go and do it, and that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, Sophia, I did queue you up for learning, but actually you don't need to learn because you've got, like, a super high level of collection anyway. So, you know what? Cancel that bookshelf there. There's pretty much no reason. That's perfect, in fact. Yeah. That's really good. That is really, really good. I don't want the second bookshelf, to be honest. I think we're gonna demolish it. Yeah. Gonna demolish it. Sorry. I know. It's a shame. It's a shame. Ah, bummer. This is the wrong type. This is the wrong type of kit. What was I thinking? Demolish that block. We still need to send this all the way down, but we're just going to send it down with a simple right angle. One of these bad boys. That's fine. Okay. So, we should still have Sophia doing this. It is a high priority. It is a high priority thing. And then Ronan, have you gone and unequipped your... You have. Now it's time to equip this. Go and equip this. This is going to give you plus 25 construction. That might make you above... In fact, I think that will make you above 60. You're now absolutely goated. Oh my god. That is crazy. I didn't realize it straight up just increased the level. Oh, that's sick as heck. So we basically need to remove the stuff, conduct the research, and then, like, re-add it back on. Anyway, that, like, pretty much solves all of my flipping problems, because now we just go down here, we demolish this. It's super easy for us to do. We can also, by the way, if we want to, not like I can, start fixing this stuff. Again, not like I can, but it's now possible. Let's get right angle, and the right angle is straight down here. Straight down here, straight down here, straight down here. And then we get this removed. Demolish that block in there. And then we build another right angle right in here. Here you come. Look at this. Our first ever actual superior interaction. How cool is that? That's really, really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We also might not technically be able to, like, traverse this area once we've destroyed that block, but I'll maybe just build a few more ladders just to make sure that we absolutely 100% can. Are we researching stuff? We are currently researching stuff, but it's taking an absolute flippin' age to get us our iron ore. I am going to go into my statistical machine and search for iron ore. How much have we got? 0 iron ore. Iron ingots? 0 iron ingots. They might be being consumed by something else. Oh, no. They've just been put into the correct place. This is still high priority. Let me just reset that. Sophia, yep, you're still doing what you need to do. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I believe. I believe. This radiation thing is really rather irritating now, but it's fine. Set storage. Deselect all. It's good. Are we kind of cooked on storage again? If everything is at 100, to me that says we got a problem. We got a problem. Yeah, we're absolutely cooked. We are full. Yet again. Can I get more storage capacity increased? That's kind of what I need. Requires an electronic workbench. The electronic workbench is here. There. Yeah. What's that? Reinforced glass. Copper wire. Yeah, this choke point that we're having right now is pretty frustrating, to be honest. Is there actually who else is good? Suani, you're level 27. Rhaegar. Yeah, you know what? Where are you? Suani. Let's do 8 to collection. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, so definitely equipment is absolutely goated if we use it in the correct place. Right, that's been built. What's the issue? I've not flippin' done it incorrectly, have I? A flippin' idiot, Potato. What are you doing? Build that over there. Demolish that block there. Come on. Come on. Oh, well. We got glass. It's fine. We can make it work. We're making our penultimate bit of iron now. That's fantastic. That's good. We've got too many boards. We got too many boards. Cancel the board production. We got boards coming out the flippin' wazoo here. Yeah, we got loads and loads of boards. We should try and actively use up some of our boards. Yeah. Let's do 2 more. I don't love that. Fundamental physics. I have unlocked a bunch of new items. Are these books that I can collect? They're not books that I can collect. I don't even know how I have unlocked these things. Oh, have I just accessed this area here? An easel. If I demolish this, do I get anything interesting? Nope. So, we need to get in here. We need to get in here in order to spread out the good vibes. Let's go and set this green jade tree up for collection. Don't know what this is. This is real funky. But if I set this up for collection, then I'm kind of hoping that we will just, like, wander on in and pick up the resources. It's good. I need to also figure out how... That's a Glimmerware gate. Dilapidated facility with many sophisticated instruments. Yeah, I wonder if there's some anti-radiation research. That might be somewhat handy. By somewhat handy, I mean it might be very, very handy. In fact, dare I suggest critical. Warehouse access. Did I have anywhere that I could use the warehouse access key yet? I don't think so. Can't go anywhere across there. We can go up a little bit. I've got one person that's idle, so hardly loads. Actually, we're kind of at the top. We're kind of at the top here. There's definitely like a little bit more. A little bit more up there. So let's go and start the process of expanding upwards. But on the whole, I'm very, very happy with how this is all looking and feeling. Apart from the fact that we just cannot get this anvil together because we just don't have enough iron ingots. We don't have enough iron ore. Very, very annoying. But to be fair, maybe I should look at that, this from the other perspective of, like, tart fruit bush collection. Okay. You know, we're accelerating really, really fast. What the heck is this? I didn't even realize that those flowers were there. Yeah, maybe we are accelerating so fast that I have just not had time to level up my character's skills to the appropriate level in order to fully take advantage of everybody's unique and special abilities. Everybody's food seems to be good, even though we've only got 2 dining tables. It's kind of mad. Look, it's happening at long, long last. Marvelous. Okay, do I want to do... Do I want to do anything? Jaina. Yeah, let's get you to finish your intelligence stuff. At least I have one superior constructor, one almost superior collector, one superior researcher. We will have one of everyone. Right. Is this even going to do anything? I don't know. This just kind of looks like a random hodgepodge collection, to be honest. Can I build, like, if I build like a ladder here, I think this is like easily accessible. I don't think there's any issues getting in here, but yeah, we should set that up to be investigated. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually access it yet, but yeah, there we go. Dig it all out. Yeah, unfortunately, don't think it'll matter. But I'm going to need to get access to the... How do I get access to the Glimmerware Gate? I can't get access to the Glimmerware Gate. We're going to have to... A railway station? I really want to get access to a railway station. That's so tantalizingly close. It really is. Also, now that we can destroy tiles, it basically doesn't matter about this door here. That's kind of sad, I suppose, but that is kind of true. Like, once we have the tools to fix that little puzzle, we've already basically beaten it. That's fine. Floral essence. I'll start collecting it. Sure. Collection type required is improved tier. Well, that's a shame because we only have one person that can do that. Also, now finally we have got the anvil up and running. I'm going to start the process of making copper plates. Let's start you going back to copper ingots. I don't know how much flipping copper I have, but we can check that quite easily. Copper ingots. We definitely have a couple. Yeah, 13. I thought so. Very nice. And what do we get here? Nothing really, to be honest. Nothing really. Yeah, I mean, a few. Oh, we can do... Oh, yeah, I tell you what. We should queue up... we should queue up an investigation of that. Beehive. We can get some honey. I'll collect some honey. Sure. Copper plate. Amazing. Finally, we've got it. That's great. Can we actually get in here? I feel like there should be no issues to us getting in here. And yet, I feel there is a roadblock. Help view. Is this even useful for me? Oh, interesting. Yes, it is. It shows me that there is indeed an issue right here. That is cool. So that shows pathing. Oh, that would have been good to know, like, a while ago. But also, kind of not really that necessary. Skeleton key is the automatic processing table. I feel like we can get that. I absolutely feel like we can get that. This should now be priority work. Yep. No reason that it shouldn't be. Is there anything that I can now repair? I still don't think so. Here's another one of these suckers up here. Glad that we came up here. What's this? Copper ore? Fat lot of use that is. Build up there. Fine. No, what was the warehouse key used for? Igloo, mud bricks, ice. Don't care about any of that. Was the warehouse key used for anything? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Do you know what? This nuclear area is kind of interesting. I feel like we should try and get a little bit closer to it. Famous last words. It does kind of mess up the screen every time I try to go over there. Oh, look. Here we are. Let's investigate you. Very nice. Don't bother with sigil wood. Don't really know what we need to do with it. Aha! Okay, so red door. So we could have gotten access to this area earlier. Wouldn't have actually made any difference, but there you go. Will this beam splitter make any difference? You know what? Maybe let's just flip and go for it. I feel like I should just try it. We'll demolish you. We'll demolish you, or we'll build you. You're coming in here. Ophelia, the OG researcher. Very cool. Big fan, big fan. Big fan. Yeah, get this destroyed, rebuild. Also, I'm shocked that nobody has gotten trapped at all over the course of time. That's really good. Also, I was thinking that I'd maybe get access to some more high-level, like, tools and stuff. And I've not really seen that many. Are there any books that aren't accessible that I have yet to collect? Oh, there's something up there. Yep, we'll go and do that. Treasure chest investigation has been completed. That's down at the very bottom here. Let's yoink whatever is in here. What do we got? We got some flares, some bearings, and some drill bits. Nah, nothing. Nothing really. So, let's get this into here. I don't think this is going to do anything. I think this is just going to kind of suck, to be honest. Yeah, ruin tile, error key, ruin plot. Yeah, I don't think there's anything useful here, unfortunately. Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. There we go. That was an absolutely atrocious way of building things, but can you blame me? I'm kind of seeing double right now. Right, go build this. Yeah, great. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Did absolutely diddly squat, didn't it? In fact, it actually did worse than diddly squat. It did nothing because it means that we can no longer access this area here. Are you stuck now? You're confused about where you go. Don't blame you, to be honest, buddy. Don't blame you. We'll delete this thing and then replace it with a ladder. Yeah, so you can access this area, but you can't get around. But now you can. Okay, weird. Pathing is a little strange in this game. Pathing is a little strange. How about up top? Do we know what we need yet? No. No, 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 no. Oh, intelligence tier increased to superior. Lovely stuff. Let's go and put that to use. Great. Stop learning. Fine. So what have we got now? We've got a superior constructor. We've got almost a superior collector. We don't have anyone that's even an improved productioner. And yeah, I mean, that's fine. Sophia, you're actually shockingly close to a collection superior. Let's go and get that. Let's go get you across the line then. Collection superior. Yeah. Let's do that. Continue learning. Does that maybe stop you from learning process lasts for 30 seconds? Does that maybe like stop you like maybe once you get to the next level you stop? I don't think so though. I think it's just literally 30 seconds. This investigation's been complete. Let's fix it. It's good. Let's... Is there actually more? Is there actually higher? Oh, maybe there is. Maybe there is more to go. I really want access to this area. I can get access to this area. I just have chosen not to, apparently. And that would get me an access to an extra book. I can just demolish this now, can't I? It's just a standard tier demolition. Why have I not done that? Why have I not done that? Okay, well, that's fine. To be fair, we've got quite a lot of people that are doing quite a lot of different things. So, do you know what? Not necessarily the end of the world. We are continuing to do our research. And in fact, we've completed our research for the parts processing table. Great. Let's turn our attention now to high temperature furnace, sealed furnace, maybe. Maybe basic decorations. Is this also needed? Do we also need an advanced table to do this? Door, decorative stuff. Ah, who cares about decorative stuff? Glimmer wave. Yeah, we'll do high pressure stuff. Oh, we've just completed the research on the oil spring. That's kind of cool. That means that we can now collect crude. We do need a collection tier of superior in order to be able to do that. But of course, we are currently... Yep, Sophia, you are currently... Yep, you're already superior. Wow. Well, stop learning then, because frankly, there is literally nothing left for you to learn. And I am kind of hopeful that that's going to just work. Yeah, that's really good. Can I get... I tell you what I would really like to get. I'd really like to get an auto collector. We need to get the electronic bench first. Require iron plates, and I require iron plates. Fine. You know what? Let's let's do that. Let's, we should still be making flux. We got 20 flux. We got 6 iron ore. That's still up for collection. We should probably try and get somebody else up to be a good collector. Cux? Suani? Suani. Yeah, you're the best that you can be with that current level of equipment, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. That's a shame. There's nothing better that we have. Let's get that opened. Good. You might be amazing. You're not. I can't do anything about that. I'll just leave you on everything, to be fair. It doesn't really matter for us anymore. Investigate? Oh, is this a pod that is undamaged? What? There we go. There we go. Actually, no. It's just easier to go up the side. Cancel all that. Easier to go up the side. Yeah, easier to go up the side. And go up the side with wood as well. That'll be perfect. This is looking so cool. This is looking really cool. How are we doing over here? I've not really focused on this area, have I? Not really been focusing on this area at all. Is it even accessible? No, it's not accessible. That's why. Because the ladder has not been built. That's fine. That's absolutely a-okay. We're still building down this side, which is kind of what matters. That's good. I want to do some more stuff with these beams, though. The red and the red and the blue beams, which we discovered a long time ago, and yet we haven't really been able to put into use. Also, the ability to get the auto collectors, set this up to automatically harvest like flipping anything. That would be great. Is there a anti-radiation, like some large craftworks? No, that just looks unimportant. Display pedestal, large storage box, unit factory. Ooh, the no-till factory said to be discovered by a top construction engineer. So that's kind of cool. So that's clearly what the little Tetris blocks that we've been looking for were all about. Let's queue up. Oh yeah, I need to build the parts processing table. Let's go and build that. Here? Are you going to require some beam interfacing? We might require some beam interfacing. Also, yep, research, high temperature mastery research completed. Now, whatever the research that I'm on to, pretty sure, yeah, it requires iron plates. So let's set that to produce iron plates. Iron hammers would increase my construction. And basic parts kit would improve construction. Or production, even. That's not the craziest idea in the world. Producing iron plates from iron ingots. And then you go... we'll let this get completed since somebody's gone to the effort. High temperature furnace we need copper nails for. And high pressure sealed furnace we need other stuff for. That's fine. So, we get this built. We get a few more copper plates. Got 13 copper ingots. Do I have the copper plates? I don't even know if I have the copper plates. I might have been using the copper plates for... Got one copper plate there. Yeah, I don't think I do, actually. Got 3 copper plates, 1 more copper plate on the go. Yeah, I mean, I would like to get some more copper plates. I mean, fundamentally, we have to just get more copper plates. And also, we just need to get more iron ore. We need to get more iron ingots. We need to get more of a lot. Let's see. Anything in nuclear world that we've got? A memorial. I want to see what's over here. Let's go and build that over there. You never know. We might get our peeps infected. Feels like we probably will. Just on the balance of probability. Is there anything that I can destroy that would give me copper plates? That's cloth. No. That will give me nails, though. Bearings, copper nails, which we need for something. Or soil. Copper plates in the water dispenser. We'll destroy it. Cloth. Gum. Did I see something? Did I see something that was copper plated? I don't think so. Iron plates are, oh yeah, these things need to get destroyed. These things need to get destroyed. Iron plates are, yeah, okay, you know what? Screw iron plates. We're all in on copper plates. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need to do. That's exactly what we need to do. Set this as a high priority bit of work. It's now accessible, so it should be fine. We literally just disassemble all of these things. Not this one, because it's, you know, it's got people in it. But I suppose we could. Demo. Demo. And it's just basic tier deconstruction stuff. So that's perfect. What do we got here? Flares. Copper plates. Oh, nice. Copper plates. Why the heck are there copper plates up here? Deselect all. And that's the woodworking table, which we don't actually need. That's set up to be researched. Yeah, shame that I wasn't able to find the skeleton key thing. That is indeed a bit of a bummer, but not much we can do about that. We should be able to get the book, right? We should be able to get the book. Oh, nope. Stop. Book. Nope, no more books. No more books. We are almost like 100%. Almost 100% of the books. What do we got down here? It keeps going. Keeps going. Also, I mean, I keep saying that I get to the top of the world, but, ooh. I keep saying get to the top of the world, but there might be, you know, once we discover more stuff, it might just, like, unlock more of the world. That is entirely possible. Automated part processing complete. Yep, we've done that. Oh, wow. No, we've not done that. That was quick. That was really quick. High temperature furnace. Sure. Let's queue up the high temperature furnace. Let's queue up this thing over here. Demolish. Demolish facility. Yep. Demolition required. Construction tier is high. Mushroom lamp. Sure. We'll make both of those a priority task. Yeah, sure. Demolish everything. We're storing copper ore in the stone platform. Really? Video game? Is that the wisest thing that we could have done? I don't know about that. Right. Automatic processing table. This is going to require a green wave. So this, I tell you what, this is a great place to do this. Or alternatively, oh my goodness, can you see what I've just seen? I've literally just had a brainwave. Actually, no, that is a problem because that's a problem because we need to be able to like divert it up. Yeah. So, huh? Yeah, it's a bit of a problem because we need to basically like pump it down. We need to be able to like pump it down here. Yeah, so go and do that. And then if we do this here, and then is that going to go along this way? I have no idea. It's going to split it again. I'm going to need to like reline it up because we do need to have this beam always touching the research facility. That is 100% non-negotiable. It's good though. It's good. Why the heck is this not being built? Priorityify it. That's being disassembled. That's being assembled. We should have all of these components. And if we don't, we will have them soon. So that's great. Very chuffed with that. What do we need for you? Alloy, vacuum furnace. Yeah, we're like a long way off from the vacuum furnace, which is a little bit frustrating, to be honest. Don't understand why that is the case. Let's do this here. Yep. That there. That there. How much wood do we have? 146 wood. Can't believe it's quite that much. That's really good. Demolish this block. And then what I'm hoping for is that this is going to give me... Oh, we can build you. You're quite high up. You can do that. And then we do this here. Right? So this This might work. Might not work. Let's go. Build this here as well, I guess. Sure. So we build that. Then that gives me automatic processing table here. Yeah. And then this gives me... Okay, so this is almost perfect, to be honest. Almost perfect. We need to... maybe I want to destroy this because it's kind of in the way. Because what I was thinking is we've got this. This is going to divert down here. There we go. Yeah, which is great. And then if that diverts just the right angle... Also, I've got the detector, which I have not built yet. Let's go and build you there. Sure. Precision parts processing table. Yeah, we built that right there. And then that automatically just works. This is kind of funky, to be honest. But I kind of dig it. Kind of dig it. And let's do... Maybe... build that there. See where that goes. It's probably going to divert down here. And then we build another one here. This is very convoluted. But actually, the more green that we can introduce into space, I suppose, the better. How's this looking? Parts processing is looking great. None of this actually matters anymore because I think I've got it all. Drive pulley, that's probably going to be kind of useful and unique and worth getting. There we go. Look at this. Great. That's fine. We're okay with that. And then this gets demolished. Yeah. And then this goes in right there. And then that restores our research capability. Kind of looks weird. In fact, it looks really, really weird. But that's okay. Iron ingot from iron ore, and we have biofuel pellets. That's fine, because the chemical table is at the moment making flux, and we've got loads of flux. So you know what? I will take that out. Pencil. Learning level plus 15%. Oh my goodness, that would have been so useful. That's fine, though. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that. We should have plenty of acid. Yep. So we'll start making biofuel pellets, and we'll start making iron ingots at a... Well, actually, we don't have any iron ingots at all, so we'll just start making them full stop. But there is no other type of resource that we can make in here, so absolutely worth doing. Reinforced glass. Yep, we'll start the process of doing that as well in the high-pressure furnace. That's good. And then what is it that we need? We need more... We need more iron? Well. Well. Let me tell you. Relic box. That's 2. This is a mess. Don't like this, but we'll demolish it anyway. That is not worth it. That is kind of worth it. Sure. And we should have plenty of storage space, relatively speaking here. Also, what do we need for you? You need iron pipe, and that's made in automatic processing table. I'm going to make some iron pipe. Sure. What else can we make? Copper nail, wire, spring. Oh, it just makes it automatically. So that's the difference between parts processing table. Well, it's slightly different parts. But also, yeah, iron pipe. What else can we make? Oh, and a skeleton key. Nice. Nice. Also, I can scroll along there. Is there... No, I can scroll along in some facilities, but not other facilities. Yeah, okay, cool. Mound of sand fully detected. Oh, great. Great. We've discovered... Amazing. Amazing. Fine. So we got the... We got that. Can we get... You detected? Sure. I don't really know, because, I mean, I think... Honestly, I mean, everything... I mean, we kind of don't need to... We don't need to detect any of this stuff, because all we need to now do is just, like, research it. And to be fair, there's a few things that we could research that we have yet to research. That I've just not, like, bothered to do. So, like, you over there. There was something else as well. Oh, yeah, the lava thingies up here. Yeah, these volcanic things. I guess we can do that. That's fine. What do we got up here? Copper ingot, iron ingot, reinforced glass. That's an absolute joke. That's super easy. Common tall trees. Yeah, we might as well. Sophia's production Sophia's production increased to standard tier. Well, that's because Sophia is legendary in other departments. Oh. Were you just, Oh, this is... No. We can't use the wooden barrel at the edge of the radiation zone for our resources. That's a no bueno. Yeah. Let's get this started down here. I need to make an incursion into this area. I'm gonna build out there. Yeah. Nice. Nice. We need to just keep up the pace. Keep up the pace on the exploration. That's what it's all about. And then 3 iron pipes. Iron plates need to be moved across here. That's fine. We can do that. We're good for food, aren't we? We are absolutely good for food. We are making mushroom soup whenever we have somebody to operate it. But it's good. It's good. There we go. Get dig in here. Marvelous. Now everybody's going to get stuck and complain. But, I mean, we're going to be able to... Oh, we can't dig through those ruin tiles. Yeah. Smart door. Yeah, I mean, let's... Problem is, we can't hit this with a glimmer wave. It needs to be red, but we can't hit it anyway, so... There's no way that we can do that. We can destroy this bluestone tile. Large storage box. I love that idea of using a large storage box. Intense research completed. That gets us the electronic research bench, which requires a blue wave. Well, a blue wave is what you shall have. Maybe. Somewhere. Is there any reason that I shouldn't just build it up here? I mean, it's a bit of a pain in the backside to get to, but it kind of just makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to queue that up, and then we're going to have to do like a little bit of maintenance over here in order to make this work. So you're going to have to go there, and then you are going to have to go here. Yeah, I might need to get a little bit more infrastructure out there. Might not, but might have to. And you're going to require iron pipes and chains. Chains are going to be made at the precision parts processing table, so we need to get these iron pipes built first. If I need more... Did I finish this, by the way? Did I do the detection? Sure, start detection on that thing. I don't really care. Yeah, if we need to get more iron plates, we're going to start doing this. Start doing this. Great. And start doing that. And get all of that done. Yes, please. That'd be grand. Okay, research-wise. Research-wise. No, not research-wise. Yeah, how do I get access to this area? Do I just like explore? What is this? Rolling door? This is a jewel lock. Just set this up for deconstruction. Can we investigate and then deconstruct it? I don't know how we do in radioactive conditions. This is problematic, to be honest. Okay, so attributes. You look okay? You look okay? I mean, honestly, if this is... Ooh. If this is it, then... That's, by the way, what our detector was working on. It's kind of cool. This is really nice. Don't tell me that we're using the storage. This is a very large storage box, but we actually might start using that storage facility. Let's get all of our people in here. Yeah, you know what? Sure, it might be... Let me actually just check the help. Exploration. Map. Yeah, regions. You must deal with and resolve threats, problems in the area. Yeah, radiation. Doesn't really say what the threat of radiation is. Ophelia, you better not die, by the way. You better not die. Oh, I think that might be your maximum radiation tolerance. Yeah, okay, so you're kind of, like... You kind of just get... You kind of just get irradiated. Huh, okay. If you, like... Oh, that's a book there, by the way. Okay, so you can... Okay, that's fine, then. The only issue is that you get irradiated, you stop working for a little bit whilst you think about what's going on. You get a little bit confused, and then you go back to it. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, no issues. No issues at all. Set that up for investigation as well. We should have multiple people that are doing investigations. I knew it. I knew we were going to start storing stuff in here. I knew it. No. Deselect all. I knew it. I knew it. It's flipping wheat. Why is it wheat? That's just so rogue. So rogue. Are we making any progress on this? We should be. We really, really should be. I hope we're not putting our iron pipes in here instead. Purple pyrlona tree. Is that this thing? No. A bright silvery metal ore with a strong luster. Glimware requirement not met. Yeah, we cannot destroy you. That's really irritating, to be honest. We can't destroy this door. We can destroy this door, and we can destroy this door as a bit of priority work, actually. So let's go and do that. This is something here. You're currently researching this. And we can also set this book up for collection, if I'm not mistaken. It's a bit of a pain in the backside to... yep, there was one there. I saw it. There we go. Is there like a setting in... Is there a setting in the menu that we can adjust? No, I think it's just irradiated until we figure out how to unirradiate it somehow. Okay, there's a door here. It's green there. So that's one way that we can get resources in here. This door requires red and blue. Don't know how we're going to deal with that. This here, a massive precise instrument. This is a snake sculpture. At least we can see into these rooms. These are tiles that we can't demolish, though. What the heck is this as well? Let's try to analyze them first. I know, I'm working on analyzing them. I'm working on analyzing. It's difficult to analyze when everything is so darned convoluted, though. Oh, and we can absolutely break in through the top here. The memorial, if we were to demolish the memorial, it would give me 5 copper ingots. That's not that useful. That is not that useful. Tell you what I can do, though. I can immediately start the process of deconstructing all of those blocks over there. Yep. Detect mission completed for something that is unknown. Well, we know what it is. Oh, yep, you're telling me that it's over there, video game. Well, I'm actually already on it, so whoopsie-doo. This is taking a while to get everything done here because of the massive headaches that everybody seems to be experiencing on a very, very regular basis. Also, this railway station is pretty cool. I want to leave this here. Maybe we'll be able to use it. This is force ore. Okay. That's interesting. Let's set this one up to collect. I don't know how we're going to collect force ore, but you know what? It's fine. Get those all out of there. It's okay. Good. Yep. A ceiling fan. Yeah, how do we stop the radiation in this area? That's what I want to figure out. That's what I want to figure out. Good. There's like a hole in the wall at the back here. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. These glass bricks, by the way, or these glass blocks are made from reinforced glassware. It's kind of cool. Precision processing table has been built. Let's make 2 of these, or a couple of these if we can. We're finally getting onto the iron pipe processing proper. And we've already got 6. That's great. So let's not make any more iron pipe. Let's instead make some springs, which will allow us to make the chains. That's good. And then with those chains, we'll make the advanced research table. Right. Finish up with that there. Smart door here. That's not really... Actually, that could be super useful. That could be super useful. Because that will allow me to get through here up to here. Yeah, you know what? Let's set up investigations of both of these. Oh, interesting. Look, so that we can bounce in. We can bounce the green beam, or, yeah, green beam into here. It wouldn't be super useful, but it would allow us to get access to this area. I'm glad that I just went in here. What is this? Super medical pod. We require iron plates. That's a stage 1 of 2 fix. I guess we'll start the process of doing that. Why not? I think there might be a way into the back here that doesn't mean that we need to get the glimmer. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but we might be able to figure it out. This is cool, though. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This is very nice. Yeah, so I think what we were supposed to do... This is red. This is red. So we get the red beam in here. Red beam splits up, opens this door, which is irrelevant. Yeah, actually, I have no idea what the point of that is. Here comes everyone with their copious amounts of plates. Marvelous. Did I set this as a priority bit of work? I'm going to set this as a priority bit of work. Relic research completed. This is the relic research bench. That's 5 iron plates and 5 reinforced glass. Let's also see if we can try and do that. Oh, that requires a yellow beam and also a green beam. Now, the green beams we will have, or we could theoretically have coming through here, but we can also just destroy these blue stones. They're actually fairly easy. Oh, actually, speaking of, I need to destroy you so that we can get access to this area. That's fine. Can I please just have somebody to come and discover what's going on down here? I'm deeply curious. Oh, there's a book. It looks like there's a cabinet, but there's no way to open it. Well, we can absolutely get through this rolling door here. There's a book right there. Don't know if we're going to be able to get into this area. Ah, bummer, we're not. Okay. Demolish. Yep. And then investigate. Sure. This is an interesting one. And let's also demolish that. Yep. And investigate that. And investigate that. Anyone can do the investigation. That's fine. It's a pretty easy one to investigate. What? An octopus's eyeball. Well, that's an issue, but actually not as much of an issue as you might think. I don't know where the heck we're going to get an octopus's eyeball from. But this is the entirety of the facility right here. This is actually the limit. I mean, if we demolish you, then we'll have somebody come out this way. There is a supply box over there. That's the only thing that we haven't really uncovered. It's funny how you can get rid of some doors, but you can't get rid of other doors. It's very peculiar. Very, very peculiar indeed. Yeah, let's see the super medical pod repairing. Maybe this is what's irradiating this entire area? I think it's probably the force crystal or whatever. Which I also don't care about now anymore, so stop collecting. Yeah, we don't even need to deconstruct this. I don't even care. It's fine. Oh, look at that. That is the yellow element entropy converter. Using elemental entropy, it can even collapse space with ease. Okay, so that's probably got something to do with the issues that we're experiencing here. That is to say, yeah, pretty severe issues. Lancelot incoming. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, this looks very cool. I don't even know if this is the only sort of thing, like only biome on the map. I know that I said that I've explored out to the farthest reaches, but I really don't know if that's true. I really do not. Let's build out there. Let's build out there. See if that takes us anywhere. Yeah. It's looking good. I mean, everything is looking good. Everything looks good and feels really, really good, to be honest. The one thing that I would say that I need to automate that I just have not done yet, because it requires the electronic research bench, because I am trying to build the electronic research bench, because it is slowly but surely being worked on. Yes, we're slowly but surely getting the chains. We're slowly but surely manufacturing the springs for the chains. Is we get ourselves the automatic collector, right? That presumably facility that radiates glimmerware energy to surrounding area. Don't know what that means. Yeah, we get that. We plonk down one here. We plonk down one. I mean, like a Glimmerwave auto collector in this area would go so hard. Collecting copper ore, collecting iron ore, collecting silicon. Presumably, we can also collect stuff like sand. We can collect stuff like oil. I guess stuff like honey as well. I mean, being able to do that all automatically is just so unbelievably sick. I'm so flipping here for it. It's really, really good. Are we going to get this done before we radiate out? We absolutely are. Gears. Do I have gears? I kind of want to see if I do. I mean, I feel like we have a couple of gears, don't we? Statistical, custom, gear. We got 5. We got 5 gears. Okay, screw it. Let's see if we can repair this super medical pod. It's at least operational. Repairing this facility unlocks the surgery function for characters. That would be so sick. That'd be so sick. Right, so this has been destroyed. Let's get this down here now. I don't know how we get an octopus eyeball. To be fair, there is a way that I can check. Go in here. Octopus eyeball. Dr. Octopus. Okay. There is no way to get Dr. Octopus's eyeball. Maybe there's a Dr. Octopus somewhere here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where a Dr. Octopus could potentially be located. Doesn't look like anything. Maybe this is Dr. Octopus, the snowman? I don't think so. I doubt it. The good news is that we can basically just kind of bypass that entirely, and we literally don't have to go through that door if we get through the other side. I think what you're probably supposed to do, right, is you're probably supposed to enter through here. Yeah, there's a signboard, doesn't really tell you anything. So green is supposed to go in through here. That will unlock this door. That will get you into this area. That will allow you to mess around with both this door here and this door here. Whereas what I've done by coming in through the very bottom of the facility, it does mean that everybody has like a way longer commute to get anywhere, but it also just kind of works a little bit better. We got 5 gears. We got Lancelot incoming. Marvelous. Let's continue to build down here then, shall we? Yeah, I think that's actually enough to make this all work. Yeah, we're getting the super medical pod up and running. How cool is this? Honestly, this is cool as heck. And let's also just build across here, just so that we can get a little bit of extra intel. A little bit disappointed, by the way, by this entire facility here. Really no idea what the point of it is. Still not done anything with red. I feel like I could have, probably, if I wanted to. It's not like it really matters, though. Research. Yeah, we've not done any research for a little while. Glimmerwave transmission. Yeah. That's probably pretty good. Does not impede the propagation of glimmerwaves. Yes. Very, very cool. But this is the real big deal. That's the real prize is the auto collectors. The real prize is the auto collectors once the electronic workbench is finito. That's what we're talking about. Good. Cancel. Yep. You're going to come in here and you're going to build this. Put this as a priority investigation here. David incoming. Did you not? Oh, it's going to require green and yellow anyway. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Didn't realize that was the case. Maybe this isn't the yellow source. There might be another yellow source somewhere else, because that looks quite... Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any more to the world over here, does there? Yeah, that might not even be the yellow source. There could be another yellow source somewhere down here. And it does look like there is, in fact, more sort of space stuff down towards the bottom of the map. Oh, what can I say? Look, I could do this all day, to be honest, folks. This is really, really, really fun. It's really, really cool. I feel like we barely scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. In terms of tech, I mean, I can't zoom out. That's kind of weird, but we're barely, like, halfway through the tech tree. We still have stuff like biology lab, the assembly table, the particle collector, the element printer, the force crystal smelting. That's what force crystals are used for, I guess. force crystal production, force crystal biotech, element entropy element entropy converter. That's the thing that we see at the bottom of the world there. Glimmer wave separator, so we can combine waves, we can separate them out. Gives me bonus construction, production stuff. I mean, there's a lot to love. There's a lot to love here. And I am here for it. I am really, really, really here for it. Oh, look. We did it. Super medical pod, currently closed. That's the surgery requirement. No operating room discovered or built yet. Yeah, that's because I've not lined it up. But bionic stomach, fiber layer skin, self-healing potential development, cellular batification. I don't know what any of this means, but there you go. Anyway, we're going to wrap things up right about there. CloudDwellers, an absolute 10 out of 10. One that you should definitely check out. What can I say? I've had an absolute whale of a time with this one. It's currently in early access. Check it out if you are indeed interested down in the description below. It's a good one, folks. It's a very, very good one. Very much enjoyed my time with this one. Thanks ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.